What's the stream key?
Yeah. Anyways, 100 line. Yay, we're back.
Yay.
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 And if things go weirdly with the controls, it's Cole's fault, not us doing it. It's Cole's fault.
It's not. Nothing's never my fault. Wait, that was a double negative. Hold on.
Yeah.
Nothing's ever my fault.
Mm-hmm.
I am the perfect gamer.
Yeah.
And I know how to use an
Okay.
Xbox controller.
It's not that bad. It's fine. You just press A. Multiple. Oh, I think you're gonna have to go back to this. Select. Yes. Okay. Well, we're right here.
Okay.
Convenient enough.
Whoops. Okay. Cool. Okay. Well, not.
Yes. Is
How's,
that
oh, is it?
so
the
you
bumpers?
like? No.
What?
Where are you?
Where am I,
Just
big
like,
dog?
Just like hover.
Okay.
Oh no! Just hover over the node, like, and then click A. And then before decision, unless you want to replay the entire day. And then if you hold B, it skips through all the text.
Okay, cool. All right, we have to leave Moko
Yeah,
behind.
we have to leave her to die. Apparently, that's the
No.
correct decision, guys.
Dude, Moko gets fucked over
Yeah.
in all the fucking times.
What? Oh, we're gonna have to do this again. You have to do this, I guess.
Oh.
Wait, maybe it'll let you skip. I didn't realize it sent you this far back. Is it gonna let you skip? Oh yeah. Unless you want to play this.
I'm good. My slow ass. I don't need this. I don't need this scripted loss on my shoulders.
Like the fact that I was like, we can totally kill him, guys. Guys.
I mean, to be fair, you could have.
I could have. I don't think the game would have actually let me though.
No.
I think it probably would have just ended.
It would have just stopped.
Yeah.
Right before you would have won.
God damn it. No. They're like, we can't defeat it. I'm like, not according to this gameplay.
Yeah. Decide your destiny. Wow.
Oh my god.
We gotta go back so we could do a battle at the fucking academy. Leave Moko behind.
I guess we.
I'm sorry, Moko.
This is misogyny.
Yeah.
This is homophobic, guys.
This is homophobic because Takami's doing this for a straight shot.
Exactly. Okay.
Wait.
I think I have to voice this part because it's new. Moko, please cover us while we bring Nozomi back. No, Takumi, you can't seriously be thinking about leaving Moko behind.
Thank you, Takami. Now I can finally keep my promise to Kurara.
I refuse to accept this, Lady Moko. There is no sweetness in this parting, only sorrow. Never. I will never leave you behind. In fact, I shall be staying behind with...
Chop!
Just knock her out. God! Lady Moko! Hi.
Oh my god!
I caught Kyoshiko's body as she fell forward, knocked unconscious by Moko.
I guess now we do need two people to carry.
Yeah, what the hell? Bro, Tsubasa's the whole ass car!
Yeah.
You know what? Anyway, you never thought about this. Why can't he just
pack 'em into
drive
the van,
back,
bro?
man? I don't know.
My cutie pies are now in your hands, Takami. I know you've got what it takes to keep Nozomi and Kyoshika safe.
Because that's just what great team leaders do.
Moko encouraged me with the brightest smile on her face. A smile that had been the source of my strength countless times before. Moko, I don't know how I can repay.
Right. Time for all of you to exit the ring. The other guy's about to fly in the second round any moment now. Tsubasa, be a darling and send everyone back, alright? Love you, honey.
Yeah. See you later, Moko. Moko tossed her golden headphones over to us. She must have meant for us to hold on to them as a keepsake. We loaded the unconscious Nozomi and Kyoshika into Tsubasa's vehicle and drove off without delay. Why couldn't we have done this earlier?
Right?
As we pulled away, I looked back to see how Moko was staring.
Feast your eyes upon Moko Majiro, the apocalyptic maiden of destruction, and her iron defense of a lifetime. You'll be crossing this line over my dead body. Get ready for the match of your life, Commander!
Moko was standing in the way of the commander, determined to buy us enough time to escape. I burned the sight of that stirring scene into my mind so that I would never forget it. Oh, what the hell?
Moko!
After rushing back to the school, we called Yugabu out from the underground hangar, and then... The alarm!
Whoa.
Nope, never. Wait.
Oh?
Oh, nope, never mind. Hold on. Jesus Christ. Yugama quickly took the lead and directed us on how to save Nozomi's life.
Tsubasa, grab as many packs of saline and antibiotics as you can from the infirmary. Now.
Right.
Takumi, use antiseptic to sterilize the room, and cover everything in sterile sheets.
All right.
I'll start suturing the wounds. Man, this would have been so much easier if we could just toss her into the revival matter.
He began treating Nozomi's wounds with practiced ease, using his assassination skills to heal instead of kill.
Relax. The wounds are not as deep as they seem. Her internal organs are fine. None of her injuries are fatal.
So she's gonna live?
Thing is, she's lost a lot of blood. Transfusion would undoubtedly save her life. We don't have any packs of blood on hand. Not that transfusing ordinary blood has any curative effect on us.
Just as I was processing what Yugama just told me. The alarm!
Ah!
That stupid alarm.
Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available.
Invaders at a time like this? Those sadistic creams are clearly out to torture us!
No! Wait, on the other hand, they've just shown a ray of light on this deadly hellscape we're in.
What ray of light? We need to focus on treating Nozomi. We don't have time to take on invaders too.
Because we now have a chance to get our hands on what we need to help her, by spilling some commander blood.
What we need? Oh, you mean... After defeating a commander, the top 3 hunters on the leaderboard will receive a cryptoglobin-filled syringe as a reward. Yugama and I were in 2nd and 3rd place respectively, so we would have 2 syringes. We'd be able to use those syringes on Nozomi to replenish her lost cryptoglobin.
Whoa.
With that in mind, we stopped treating Nozomi, shook Kyoshiko away, and headed to the war room to prepare a route.
Poor Kiyoshi. She got like, wake the fuck up! She's like sleeping through the alarm.
Is this everyone? Where are Takemaru and the others? This is no time for us to be divided. Oh, I forgot to do the sponsor. Those people are frolicking around in dreamland, dead to the waking world. Sponsor, what are you doing here?
You're not trying to interfere with battle, though.
The sponsor ignored our questions, choosing to stare intently at the war room monitor instead. Oh, this commander appears to be a skilled illusionist. They create illusions by blasting superpowered music through a sound truck that confuses all who hear it.
Sound-based illusions. That has to be the Squad 11 commander Takumi was talking about the other day.
We're fine since we have our noise-canceling headphones, but... Takemaru and the others took the full brunt of the attack and are wandering around in a dream world right now, aren't they?
Wait, that doesn't explain why Darumi's alright. She hasn't done anything to block out the sound.
He was right. Darumi didn't seem affected at all. My head's a little fuzzy and I'm seeing things I know aren't real, but other than that, everything's great. You can't make someone already stoner than stoned even stonier. No. As crazy as always, that's Darumi for you, albeit her brand of insanity was strangely comforting for the situation we are facing at the moment. So you're saying that she's just like, she's that crazy already? She's like, just another Tuesday.
She's so delusional that the delusions ain't nothing.
Exactly. I fail to see why you all seem so upbeat when the enemy is rapidly advancing on the academy even as you speak. Look at the monitor. Hello? Damn, y'all suck.
Damn,
Bro, what
there's
the
so
hell,
many
man?
beings, bro.
Get your asses out there. Right! That grandpa.
Right!
Crikey! The academy is under attack! Oh, no. We have to get out there and fight now! Indeed, this is hardly the time or place to get totally wiped out. You're still needed for some stuff I have in mind, understand?
Now, go out there and show everyone your pride-ass hunters!
Okay, dude. Stop acting like you're in charge. We'll protect the school for our own reasons. Let's do this, guys.
Yeah, they're not even getting any points for this.
Yeah, exactly. It's just 3 lines.
Oh,
you have to hold it, yeah.
Ah.
It used to be really long, and it was really annoying to They're like 5 seconds, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, guys, I know what I want. Oh, we're landing behind them.
Whoa.
This is not a usual battle. I think you're gonna have to do the battle then.
Oh. Right.
I'm like, this looks a little, unless it's like, just the positioning is new. Oh, never mind.
Thank God, dog.
Never mind, you're fine, I guess.
All the sound trucks have been
See,
destroyed.
they're back to normal.
I don't know.
Aww, the illusions are gone! I'm already starting to miss them.
Make up your own.
Maybe miss them after we take out the commander headed this way?
It's the Miku Commander!
Miku! She's so cool.
Yeah.
Like, look at her. Eat, girl, eat! Eat, girl, you don't deserve to be here. Respectfully, go. You should be actually on the stage. Yay. Eat. Eat.
Oh no, there's so many enemies.
Oh
Jesus
my
Christ.
God! Thank God.
Oh wait, I forgot they're illusions. They're just babies.
It's okay, I don't gotta do this shit.
Yeah. There's 3 waves of this. Bro, is the freaking time one gonna come in? Oh yeah, it is. This is like that one cutscene that they play when the time one's coming.
Alright, revive.
No,
I don't give a shit about the time difference.
No, but that means Book was dead.
Oh.
God.
Oh, right, yeah.
It's the
What I will
commander
say
from
is the
reverse
dance
time.
kind
He chased us all the way here.
Does that mean Moko's been?
The commander who wounded Nozomi and killed Moko.
Let us slay this accursed commander to avenge our fallen Lady Moko and appease her spirit.
Wow! Hate is in the air today, and I am all for it! This is my specialty! A show especially for you!
Yay!
Here I go!
Oh. Wait, so then maybe it was just an illusion
school's
before that the
crumbling.
school was destroyed?
Oh, I wonder.
Huh.
When did they breach the walls?
Take a chill pill, everyone. It's all just an illusion.
Motherfucker said
What? That's a shame. I feel a lot chiller when I'm surrounded by death and destruction.
Most of the illusions can't harm us. So just ignore them and focus on taking out New Gang first.
Oh no, how will we defeat them now? Alright.
Hell yeah.
We're done.
They just turned their asses around and left.
Mm-hmm. The school is back to normal.
Wow.
The illusion was gone, which meant we had defeated the enemies for good this time. Those tricky commanders.
Those darn commanders.
The enemy commanders have been put to rest.
Moko, we've avenged your death.
New Gang is finally defeated.
We couldn't have taken out 2 commanders at once if Moko hadn't sacrificed herself. She deserves full credit for this. Unfortunately, our rejoicing was soon cut short.
Well done taking out those formidable enemies, my Special Defense Unit hunters. I praise you for distinguishing yourselves in battle.
The sponsor's sudden appearance out of thin air dampened our celebratory mood.
Allow me to process the commanders that you've defeated. Every last drop of cryptoglobin shall be drained and concentrated.
They signaled towards the sky, and the very next moment, the bees. The swarm of bees that had been hovering above us made a beeline for the fallen commanders. They sucked them completely dry of cryptoglobin.
As usual, the top 3 hunters on the leaderboard will receive a cryptoglobin-filled syringe as reward. That means Darumi, Takumi, and Udamu. Be thankful.
Say thank you.
The sponsor gave out cryptoglobin vials to the top hunters like we had anticipated. Now we can save Nozomi! Cool.
Wow.
At least we don't have to do the execution part, I guess.
That's true.
Does it for us. After the battle, we rushed back to Nozomi's room. Once there, we injected her with the commander's cryptoglobin without delay. The concentrated blood of 2 commanders took effect immediately.
Look, everyone. Nozomi's regaining color in her face.
Her wounds are starting to scab over. I had no idea we could use concentrated cryptoglobin as an analeptic too. The deathly pale Nozomi slowly but surely became healthier right in front of our eyes.
Yippee.
Save, I guess.
Yep.
I still don't understand why it keeps doing this. It has never done this in the other
Yeah.
round. So it's like, why do you want me to save so often? It's like I can save on my own, thanks guys. You also have the auto save too. Like
It's like you don't need me to double do this for you. Up and Adam.
it's morning.
Why do you look so distressed, big dog?
My body still felt heavy and unrested because of yesterday's tumultuous activity. Nozomi was severely injured by a commander, and Moko sacrificed herself to save her. One of the worst days of my life. The day the fate of the Anti-Sponsor Alliance took a turn for the worse. Moko. There was no time for me to grieve her death yesterday, so all of that sadness that I pushed down came bubbling to the surface this morning. I still couldn't believe how suddenly our mood maker had met her demise. Please let her be the last. Wow. Considering there's over 450 days left, I don't know about
Girl, this is called the killing game route. I don't.
that. I've had to endure an irrational amount of distressing situations for the past 48 days. I just really hoped nothing bad would happen in the next 50. But the moment I made that wish,
Oh my god.
who's here? I could somehow feel in my bones that this call was going to lead to trouble.
Oh.
But I also knew I couldn't ignore the bell no matter how much I wanted to. That's just what great team leaders do, right, Moko? Reluctantly, I got up and opened the door.
Oh, hi girl. Takumi, I regret to be the bearer of bad news.
What now?
Nozomi's condition. Oh my god. Nozomi's condition suddenly deteriorated this morning.
She's gonna die anyways? Bro, what the hell? What? I thought she was doing better yesterday.
Her physical wounds have almost completely healed since we injected her with the concentrated cryptoglobin. However, other symptoms started showing up this morning. High fever, difficulty breathing, pale and clammy skin. All symptoms of an active viral infection, but I couldn't find any virus in her blood. I have no idea what's causing them.
High fever and difficulty breathing? The pieces immediately clicked into place in my head. It must be rejection symptoms.
Rejection? What are you talking about?
Well, Nozomi's different from us. I was left with no choice but to tell Yugama Nozomi's secret.
I get it now. Something like graft versus host disease, then. That commander's blood we injected yesterday is starting to attack the host's body.
Yeah, her body isn't compatible with cryptoglobin. I should have thought of that before we injected her with it yesterday.
No need to be so hard on yourself. It was the best choice out of the dearth of options. So, how do we suppress these rejection symptoms?
What's needed to suppress cryptoglobin rejection symptoms is more cryptoglobin.
dumb as shit.
In the experiments, we were looking for a way to reduce rejection symptoms, so we tried getting the blood to consume itself. My mom transfused additional cryptoglobin, and then the rejection symptoms stopped. We'll have to kill another commander and get her to absorb their cryptoglobin if we want to save Nozomi. But there are only 2 commanders left. Where would we even find them? There's no time. We have to go out and look for them right now. I grabbed my diffuser and was about to fly out of the room when...
Wait, Takumi.
Ah! Yugama pulled me back by the collar of my shirt and almost knocked the wind out of me.
There's no need to go out and send yourself into an ultimately Oh, I thought this said ultimately, my dumbass. Untimely death when we already have a commander right here with us.
We do?
Yes, someone extremely pliant and well-behaved, unlike the other commanders. I have a feeling she may even offer her blood without a fight, sparing us the need to kill her.
A commander like that doesn't exist. I suddenly realized who he was talking about. He was right. We did have a commander right here with us. In a courtyard prison cell. Ava may be willing to share some of her blood with us. It's like, hey, can we have your blood?
Hey! So the lack of helmet didn't work.
I am absolutely not giving anyone my blood.
Her right, honestly.
Despite explaining the situation to Ava and asking her to share some blood with us, I was coldly rejected. Please, we really need your blood to save Nozomi. Have you not been listening to a word I said? The god we worship prohibits the consumption of divine blood. I would no longer be a servant of God if I violated this commandment. I did, in fact, vaguely recall her saying something like that. Something.
Something like that.
The absorption of divine blood is strictly prohibited in our commandments. It's just this once. Surely your god wouldn't get that angry. Don't be stupid! Once is all that's needed. There are no second chances. That is what faith means. It seemed like it would be impossible to convince the devout Ava to break her faith. Unless... Ava, if you agree to give us some of your blood, I'll give you the key to your prison cell. You said you have a daughter, right? Her name's Commune or something? Think about it. You can free yourself and go see your beloved Commune again. I can't believe you're trying to exploit my love for my daughter to your own benefit! You disappoint me. I'm in no position to be picky about my methods. I need your blood to save Nozomi. So please, Ava. Please save my friend. Ava lowered her eyes as an agonized look spread over her face, like she was trying to process a difficult thought. Very well. You can have some of my blood. Ava. But I can't be the one to hand it over. You'll have to take it from me yourself. I was pinned down and forced to give up some of my blood after putting up a valiant fight. Can that be the official story? Yeah, let's go with that. It was probably the best compromise she could make based on Ava's faith. We'd have to bring Nozomi here for the scenario to work. I quickly went back to Nozomi's room and brought her to the cage with help from Yugamu and the others. Can you walk, Nozomi? Where's Moko? I must save her. Nozomi was delirious from her fever. She was still living through the battle of that day, still trying to save her friend.
Thanks for agreeing to help, Ava. Now Nozomi will have a fighting chance thanks to you.
Dispense with the formalities and move her inside the cage quickly. While we went into the cage, Ava took off the suit she was usually clad in. She exposed her neck, probably to make it easier for Nozomi to suck her blood.
Vampire.
Does anyone have a blade to cut my neck with? At that, Yugamu took out his knife and made a thin cut on Ava's neck with it. Blood started trickling from the wound. Nozomi, here! Bite on Ava's neck. You'll feel better after drinking her blood. It's literally vampire.
Yeah.
Guys, the Crypto Globe turned into vampires!
Oh god, shit!
We pushed Nozomi closer to Ava and positioned her lips near Ava's neck. And then... How do I do with this?
Yeah, what?
What do I do with this? Nozomi bit on Ava's neck and started sucking her blood ravenously. She might have instinctively felt she would get better by drinking this blood.
Yeah, I don't need this fucking sugar.
Yeah.
Drinking too.
Don't kill her,
Oh
Nozomi!
my god.
We can't have this happening! Nozomi was so focused on drinking of the blood, she had literally lashed herself onto Ava's neck. As soon as she said that... I'm sorry. She blurted out something completely unexpected. What the hell does that mean?
Sorry for falling sick so easily. Don't worry though. I can still go on. I'll help you and make sure your experiment goes well. So it's okay. I can handle the injections. Even if I'm not feeling well, let me help, Mom. I'll be useful. So please, please, don't die!
Nozomi?
Absorbing Ava's blood might have overstimulated her, and she was clearly confused. She seemed to have mistaken Ava for her mother and kept crying and pleading for her not to die. She was likely remembering how her mother had killed herself after her Cryptoglobin project was shut down.
You're being experimented on by your own mother? No! Do not agree to it! You'll just end up hurting yourself!
Ava was making desperate attempts to warn the tearful Nozomi, frantically telling her not to go along with the experiment. It almost seemed like she was talking directly to Nozomi in the past. Could it be that Ava was seeing into her memories?
No! Mom! Don't go! Don't leave me! She's no mother to you. No daughter should be expected to make sacrifices for her mother.
Nozomi and Ava held each other tightly and cried loudly, until suddenly, they both fell unconscious at the same time.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, alright.
I mean, there's a lot of shit going on, I will say.
There was, yeah.
They got issues to work out, I guess.
So, first of all, you could extract cryptoglobin by, like, being like, num num, instead of just stabbing a
Yeah,
motherfucker.
I guess. I mean, it's just our blood.
I guess. I didn't expect the num num, though.
Yeah.
Okay, and
Yeah.
then... Memory sharing? Unless Ava's just, like, I don't know, maternal instincts, like, kicked in.
The next morning, I immediately headed to the courtyard as soon as I woke up. Nozomi was resting in her room, and while I was concerned about her, she was being well tended to by Tsubasa and Kochika. Ava, on the other hand, was alone in her cage. As her caretaker, it was my duty to look after her. Morning, Ava. How are you feeling? Like absolute crap, that's how. How much blood do you think I lost yesterday? One glance and I could tell that Ava was borderline anemic. Maybe I should bring her some iron supplements later. My dear Nozomi drank me like I was a pack of fruit juice. I'll have to lecture her about her table manners later. What is this imprinting that's going on? God.
It's like, well, this is my daughter now.
Ava's affectionate tone of voice was throwing me a little off kilter. Ava, did you just call her my dear Nozomi? I did. What's wrong with that? I'm not trying to say it's wrong. Don't you give pet names to your relatives? That's how we do things here around here, at least. What? When did Nozomi become your relative? What do you mean? She consumed my blood. We're literally blood relatives now. I don't think that's how it works, but sure.
Sure, what the hell?
Well, some people would see things that way, I suppose. This had to be some sort of cultural gap. Wait, school invaders have culture?
Oh my god, Takumi.
Takumi, I relived Nozomi's life yesterday. I saw every scene of Nozomi's past in vivid detail, as if I was there. I thought it might have been something like that. Directly consuming Ava's blood briefly connected Nozomi's mind with hers. I could not believe what I saw her in her memories. She was experimented on by her very own mother. Nozomi did tell me that about herself. Her mother had been researching cryptoglobin, and she experimented on Nozomi. There was so much fear, pain, and agony. Why wouldn't there be? They were basically injecting divine blood into the body of a still-growing child. It was cruel, downright cruel.
What mother in her right mind would do such a thing to her own flesh and blood?
She mad as hell.
None.
Oh.
Ava punched the floor of the cage in genuine anger. But Nozomi didn't hate her mother despite what had been done to her. In fact, she blamed herself for not being useful enough. Even though she did nothing wrong at all. Such a meek and obedient girl she was. She loved her mother so much, and what did that ungrateful woman do? Instead of reciprocating Nozomi's love, she went and hanged herself. Her mother hanged herself, huh? The person who discovered her body was probably... Foolish woman. So what if your project failed? You had a daughter who loved you so much. What else did you need? Yes, she was a fool. Children are innocent creatures full of unconditional love for their parents. And Nozomi still loves her mother, even if that love will never be reciprocated. If she were my dear daughter, I would protect her with my life. Just then. Oh, hi, Nozomi. Good morning, Ava, and Takumi. And Takumi.
And Takumi is also here.
Nozomi, you're feeling better already? Yeah, I've made a complete recovery thanks to Ava's blood. Ava, I'm here to thank you for saving my life. I don't remember the details, but I heard I drank a lot of your blood. Sorry about all that stress I put you through. You're looking kind of pale. Is it because of what I did? I didn't give you my blood because I wanted to save you. I did it for myself. Still, I'm thankful, and I'll definitely repay you. You protected me, and now it's my turn to protect you. This time. This time. This time. This time. Nozomi? I'll protect you.
Mommy?
Mommy? Oh, sorry. That was a mistake. It didn't seem like a simple case of mistaken identity to me. Could it be that, just like how Ava felt empathy for Nozomi, Nozomi was feeling empathy for Ava as well?
I feel like this is a bit more than empathy, man.
Takumi, if you don't mind, I'd like to be Ava's caretaker from now on. I'll do a better job than whatever the hell
Honestly,
Takumi's doing, man.
yeah.
What she's doing is like, here we go, you got water, a bowl of cereal.
What else could possibly need?
Since she's feeling unwell because of me, it's only right that I be the one to nurse her back to health. That's nice of you to offer, but Ava's leaving today. That was the condition for giving you blood.
Huh.
About that, actually, I've decided to stay for a little while longer. It's too dangerous for me to be wandering around outside when I'm not in top condition. I'll care for you until you get better. I can whip up a pretty nutritious porridge dish. That's settled then, Takumi. I'll take that key. Hey, wait! Yoink! Zoe snatched the key to the hut out of my hands and clutched it tightly with a smile on her face. You can count on me. I know exactly what a recovering patient needs. I'm a veteran at this frail and sickly thing after all. Zoe's excitement was somehow making me feel all the more uneasy about the situation. I could only hope that what she felt for Ava was purely gratitude and nothing more. This totally won't be interesting in the future
Nope.
to uncover.
This will have no future effects.
Nope, it'll be perfectly fine. Everything's fine, guys. Bye, Siri. Goodbye.
Bye, Siri.
Goodbye forever.
I kind of miss that guy.
You won't miss him when he comes back, though. That's
true.
the thing. You only miss him because he's fine and then morning
No,
announcements
but
and
the
that's
thing is,
it.
when like Siri comes back, I'm not gonna miss the sponsor just because he's not here anymore.
Anyways, and thus began our 5th year today at the Academy, and the 8th day of round 2 of the Invader Hunt. I had called for the members of the Alliance to gather in my room for a meeting first thing in the morning, in order to discuss the future of the Anti-Sponsor Alliance. Losing Moko was a painful blow. We'll never stop grieving her. But we can't lose ourselves to despair. Moko didn't sacrifice herself for us to do that. She desperately wanted us to keep living. Lady Moko was a woman of integrity. She always puts our interests ahead of her own. By living on like she wanted us to, we became living proof that Moko made a mark on this world. That's right, we have to keep living. And for us to do that, Yugabu, how are the preparations for the assassination coming along?
Smoothly. I have it on good authority, mine, really, that the sponsor will be dead and buried before round 3 begins. Exactly as I planned.
Good, that means our objective remains the same. We need to stay out of last place so that none of us gets executed. To just survive. That's our only objective. Let's work towards that goal as a team. Okay. With my encouragement, everybody agreed with loud and firm voices. Moko was no longer with us, but we could still help each other go on. Victory would be ours as long as we survived round 2. There was just one thing I was concerned about. Sir Takumi, Lady Nozomi did not show up for the meeting. She wasn't in her room. She's most likely bringing breakfast to Ava. Nozomi had been spending a lot of time with Ava since yesterday, even though this was a critical period for us. I'll go get her. The rest of you can return to your rooms to prepare for the hunt. After dismissing the group, I headed to the cage in the courtyard. And there I saw...
She's in there!
Aww.
Nozomi,
Okay.
I can feed myself. Sure you can. But there's no need to
What
act
the hell
tougher
does that
on me.
mean?
Come on, say ah. Oh.
What's going on here, Nozomi? Oh, morning, Takumi. Can't you tell? I'm nursing Ava back to health. I need a special convalescent omelet porridge. It's super effective. It's always home cooking. I wish I could have some too. Oh wait! Why are you making special food for a captured prisoner? Do you like it, Ava? It could do with less salt, and just a little less seasoning in general. Your cooking skills need some work, Nozomi.
Jesus. Ava.
Oh, come on! You're being too harsh on me. I spent a lot of time on this, you know. Flattery benefits no one. Start working on those cooking skills now, or you'll never be able to get married. Who cares about getting married? There you go, being stubborn again. Never mind. Give me my second mouthful now, before the food cools. You see? It's edible after all. Wait, like, should I be? What was I looking at? Some wholesome scene from a slice of life soap opera? Eva was treating Nozomi like her child, and that was because she had given Nozomi some of her blood. As for Nozomi, she seemed to have developed a sort of kinship with Eva all of a sudden. Actually, this wasn't just kinship, more like... Nozomi, we're all going outside to earn some points after this. You should come along. Huh? Sorry, Takumi. I'm not going outside today. I don't feel completely well yet. Oh, okay. Yeah, you did just recover from your sickness. You should rest today. Yeah, please let the others know as well. Is this a trauma response? Like, there's no way this...
I wasn't expecting... Honestly, though, I wasn't expecting us to show up here and Nozomi's just drinking more of Ava's blood. So honestly, this is more mild than I thought was gonna happen. Yeah. But like...
It's still a little,
Like,
well, we have 7 more days until the end of round 2. One day shouldn't hurt.
Oh god, please don't tell me Nozomi's gonna go into like last place now.
After that, we went outside without Nozomi to earn some points. Day 51.
No more kill. It's just work.
Penny,
She's
still today, madam?
Madam?
On top of my head, maybe. Yes, that's the spot. Nozomi, you sure know how to make a woman feel pampered. Your scalp feels really stiff, madam. Shall I give you a head massage?
And that was the scene I was presented with when I went to the courtyard this morning to fetch Nozomi. Nozomi, what's going on this time? I'm washing Ava's hair for her. She's sick and needs some help with her hygiene. I feel so refreshed. A prisoner getting a spa day is simply unheard of. This is pure bliss. Nozomi was becoming way too attached to someone who was basically being held captive. Unfazed by my astonishment, Nozomi started blow-drying Ava's hair cheerfully. She smiled so happily, like an ordinary little girl. In the end, Nozomi didn't join us for that day's hunt either. Guys, Nozomi's definitely going to the bottom.
No.
Right, fuck, man, we just saved her life.
Because you know that Takemarun's taking care of those twins, bro.
Yeah. And that's why I think Nozomi's becoming way too attached to Ava.
We need an intervention.
When the Alliance gathered in my room first thing in the morning, we started discussing Nozomi's recent behavior. I feel like this has gone beyond mere gratitude to Ava for saving her life. What's making Nozomi so obsessed with Ava?
Maybe it's because she consumed Ava's blood directly by mouth while also being in physical contact with her. Unspoken biological data was shared somehow, and a strong bond was forged from that.
That's quite lightly. Ava even admitted that she saw Nozomi's memories. Maybe Nozomi saw Ava's memories as well? Such sophisticated concepts are beyond me, but I do observe that Lady Nozomi seems to be seeking a mother figure in her life. A mother figure? Lady Nozomi has a tendency to be drawn towards women who are intrinsically maternal.
Kyoshika's like, yeah, Nozomi, mommy issues.
Dude, she does. She has so many mommy issues. Take Lady Moko, for example. Whenever the two of them were together, Lady Nozomi always exuded great joy. Moko was the very definition of maternal. Or should I say, a mother hen? So, in order to fill the void Moko left behind, Nozomi has become attached to Ava, someone who is equally as motherly?
Alright, I think that's enough psychoanalyzing Nozomi for today. The more important thing is, how do we get her away from Ava and convince her to return to the battlefield? As things stand now, there are 2 methods we can try. The first is to drive Ava out of the academy immediately. The second is just to kill her on the spot.
No killing! I'd feel bad if we did that.
And how do you feel about Nozomi's precarious position on the leaderboard? She's currently second to last. It wouldn't be long before she falls into last place if she keeps refusing to take part in the hunt.
Higome was right. Nozomi didn't have much time left to rectify the situation. If she kept fawning on Ava and being unreasonable about joining the hunt, we might eventually have to take drastic measures. I'll go talk to her one more time. Ask her to think seriously about earning more points so that we can survive the second round together. And so I was headed to the cage in the courtyard to do just
Oh,
that.
Christ, what are they gonna do now?
I thought I would be greeted by the sight of Nozomi playing house with Ava again. However,
However,
I hate you, Ava! You're just trying to be mean now. I am not. Everything I said was for your own
Scott. Oh my god.
daughter.
They're having freaking parent-daughter issues now. Stepping into the courtyard, I immediately heard loud bickering coming from the direction of the cage.
Shut up! Shut up! You don't know anything about me.
She's in her rebellious
Wait,
phase.
Nozomi,
They
I'm not
grow up
done
so
yet.
fast. Oh my
She
god.
left. Nozomi ran for the cage and straight out of the courtyard with tears in her eyes. I quickly went over to the cage to ask Ava what had happened. What happened, Ava? I saw Nozomi crying. Yes, because I told her what needed to be said. And what was that? I told her frankly her mother was a piece of incorrigible trash, and she should stop loving someone like that. Whoa, that's a really sensitive topic for her, Ava. She's been struggling with her feelings for her mother. Of course she's going to be upset to hear you say all that. So you don't think her mother's a piece of trash? We're talking about someone who subjected her own daughter to live experimentation, you know. No, that's not what I meant. The waste of breath who ended herself after her project was shut down without sparing a single thought for the daughter she tortured through those very experiments? Okay, when you put it like that, I admit she does appear to fit the definition of human trash. Still, it wasn't what you said, but how you said it. Someone had to tell her the ugly truth, or else her pain would never end. Nozomi still loves her mother, so she blames herself for her mother's suicide. Poor girl. I must free her from the suffering. It was true that telling Nozomi the truth would be good for her in the long run. But people usually avoided such conversations. Nobody wanted to be hated by their friends. You're so strong. Aren't you afraid she might hate you? Ava? Does she hate me now? I don't know. She probably hates me now. I made her cry. I'm always like this. Even with Commune, I get agitated, say things I shouldn't, and then we get into a big fight. Someone like me, it's just not cut out to be a parent. Takumi, do you happen to have some alcohol lying around? Drown my sorrows with me tonight.
Oh no.
They drink alcohol over there and teach me the right way to raise Nozomi. Why would there be alcohol lying around? We're at a school. Telling the truth as it was and then bursting into tears afterwards. Talk about mood swings. How did she ever become a commander?
Damn, Takumi.
like-
Takumi's like, man, women.
Oh, god damn it, we're back to misogynistic Takumi. I'll go check on Nozomi. I headed for Nozomi's room with the intention of using this chance to drive a wedge between her and Ava. We were in the middle of a war and killing game. There was no time for anyone to be playing happy families with a prisoner.
This really is like playing with your dolls though,
Yeah.
because you just like make them fight for no reason.
Oh, Takumi, I'm sorry you had to see all that just now. Yeah, about that. What happened actually? Do you mind telling me? I need to keep tabs on everyone because I'm technically team leader, so... No, I don't mind. This might take a while, so come in. I need someone to vent to right now anyway. Nozomi gestured for me to step inside her room, and then...
And then she killed me.
Nah! And then Ava was so mean to me! She wouldn't stop complaining about the soup I spent so much time making. She said it was bland, tasteless, needed more seasoning. And to top it all off, she said nobody would ever marry me if I keep cooking like this. She's so old-fashioned. Things like that don't matter these days. I listened to Nozomi vent for much longer than I had expected. I was honestly surprised to see this side of her. I'd always pegged her as the grounded, long-suffering type who never complained. I could deal with her grumbling about me, but this time she went after my mother. She called her a trashy researcher who experimented on her own daughter. Wasn't that mean of her? She doesn't even know the whole story. Yeah, that was mean of her. She went too far. I decided to use this as an opportunity to drive a wedge between the two of them. I'm not surprised she's so heartless. She's a true blue school invader. She's only acting human-like to lull us into a false sense of security before she... Don't you dare talk about Ava like that! Okay, Takumi, this is not working, bro.
Takumi is not one of the girls. You cannot say that kind of
Oh
shit.
god. He doesn't know how to spill tea.
No.
She raised her voice so suddenly, I thought my eardrums might burst. Well, what's gone into you? You started talking bad about her first. I have the right, but I won't stand for hearing anyone else speak ill of her.
Real.
Complaining about her and then turning around to desperately defend her? It was almost like Nozomi thought she was. You're being weird, Nozomi. Ava's not related to you or anything. I know you're emotionally attached to her because she saved your life, but there have to be boundaries. This is neither the time nor place to be playing family with an invader. You'll die if you don't start focusing on the hunting game now. Nozomi lowered her eyes sadly, but I had no intention of holding back. I will keep urging her to stop the charade until she comes to her senses. The night I received Ava's blood, I had a dream. What dream? A dream where I relived Ava's life. So I was right. Nozomi saw Ava's memories too. Ava never wanted to become a soldier. But she had to live up to the expectations of those around her because she was born with the power of cryptoglobin. Elevated to the status of a hero, she fought battle after battle while thinking in her heart, if only I could just hurry up and die. I was surprised to learn that Ava felt that way. However, she stopped trying to seek death after one fateful day. The day she adopted her daughter. Kamiyun. Yes, Kamiyun. She's the daughter of Ava's dead older brother, so she is technically her niece. Ava's life changed completely after she adopted Kamiyun. Oh, the little picture!
Oh,
Baby!
you baby.
Nozomi grabbed a pen and started drawing what looked like a face in a notebook. Was this the Kamiyun we were talking? Kamiyun was a bright young prodigy and refused to listen to Ava at first. She would mock Ava disrespectfully and cause her a lot of headaches. Ava was about to give up. She had no idea how to handle Kamiyun. Until one night, Ava found Kamiyun secretly crying by herself. She wailed and cried for her mommy and daddy, just like a normal child. No, Kamiyun had always been a normal child. Once Ava realized that, she held Kamiyun in a tight embrace and made a promise. She promised to put aside Kamiyun's status as a child prodigy and treat her the same way a real parent would. She promised to love her to the end, like she was her own flesh and blood. That must be why Ava was so desperate to keep living, even if it meant being taken prisoner. She didn't want to leave Kamiyun alone in the world. Ava's feelings for her daughter are genuine. That's why I felt comfortable enough speaking my mind for her. I should have been that way with Mom. If I'd just been honest with her about my feelings, she wouldn't have... I know you feel guilty about what happened to your mother, and I won't deny that the affection you feel for Ava is real. But you can't do that. You can't do all that after surviving. But can't you do that after surviving the second round? You're in second to last place at the moment. One wrong move and you'll be executed. So please, Nozomi, join the game tomorrow and start earning points. Nozomi, why won't you look at me? I've misunderstood the school invaders. I used to think they were nothing but heartless monsters. But they're not. They have family and loved ones too, like I saw in Ava's memories. And that's why... She looked at me with a determination and said,
That's why I won't fight the invaders anymore.
well, shit, man.
Oh, well. Rest in peace, Nozomi.
Will be the one to die in the second round.
No.
Guys.
No.
Well,
No. Save your progress.
save your progress so Nozomi can die, man.
Remember this.
Do not be absurd, Lady Nozomi. You mustn't be the one to die. You have to reconsider, Nozomi. We'll all be safe as long as we survive the second round. In the morning, I visited Nozomi's room with Tsubasa and Kyoshika in tow. I asked them for help to dissuade Nozomi from her decision, but... I'm sorry, everyone. I'm not changing my mind. Nozomi stood firm in her decision, and eventually... her name on the leaderboard fell to last place.
Oh. Kaku is saved.
Yes, but no!
No.
Not a Nozomi! This is bad. This is really, really bad. Why does it seem like everything that can go wrong is going wrong? Is there no way for us to convince Lady Nozomi to change her mind? Nozomi was hiding in Ava's cage today with no intention of joining in the hunt. She was already in last place and would be executed by the sponsor at this rate. The second round lasts until take 57, right? That's just 4 days more. That's just 4 more days, including today. We should just force her to come with us whether she wants to or not. Of course, if we could drag her to the hunting ground. Yeah, even if she doesn't participate in any battles, she'll still gain some points through the point sharing system. There is a way to gain points without laying a finger on any invaders.
Oh, is there now?
Anyone present during a battle receives a percentage of the points earned.
Oh, that's crazy. Never heard that before.
Alright, we'll head back to the school. Grab the Zoe, stuff her in a bag, and drag her. You can't just kidnap.
Dude, Ava's gonna fucking kill your dog.
My earbud. No, but yeah, what the hell is going on? I volunteer to be the one to bind up Lady Nozomi. I'll make her look absolutely perfect in a diamond body harness. Okay, Kyoshika,
Okay.
you're a little too excited about this, I think. TMI about your bondage fetishes. Let's just hurry up. We rush back to school with every intent to kidnap Nozomi and drag her onto the battlefield.
That's crazy work.
Oh my god, guys. It would be heavy-handed, but I wasn't beyond stooping to morally ambiguous actions to save a friend. Oh yeah, we know, Todd.
Morally ambiguous.
Don't worry, you've done a lot of these morally ambiguous things before.
I'm starting to think they're not so ambiguous anymore, Tommy.
That was how desperate I was feeling at the moment.
At the moment.
But we were so focused on saving Nozomi that we failed to realize something very
Or
important.
did you know?
Desperation was the name of the game for everyone right now, and that included Kakemaru's team. The moment we entered the courtyard after returning to school, we were greeted by an unbelievable sight. The hell?
What?
Oh.
Oh,
They're here to take Ava. Okay, yeah, but they have to take her outside the school to get her.
yeah.
Nozomi was covered in blood. She stood in front of Ava's cage with her weapon in hand, confronting Ima and Kako.
Miss Kirafuji, are you ever going to move out of the way?
Maybe leaving Nozomi here was a
We
good
have
idea.
business with Ava, not you. My dear sister needs to take her life to secure her position. Imagine how many points we can gain by dragging a commander outside and killing her. Won't you spare a thought for my dear sister's life?
Please, Nozomi. Give me the key to the cage. I don't want to die.
Have we not checked the leaderboard?
Yeah.
Like,
He's
No.
literally Nozomi's gonna be the one to die.
I'm not letting you have her. Just run away, Nozomi. You'll die if you lose any more blood. I'll be fine. Get away and heal yourself. I can't. I'm not running away. This time. This time. This time. This time. I'm going to protect Mom. Ah!
What do you lily-livered cowards think you're doing to Lady Nozomi? Nozomi, are you okay? Guys, please protect Ava with me. Oh, there she goes. She collapsed on the spot as soon as she had finished her sentence. We ran over to her, then turned around to face Takemaru's team. Hey, care to explain what's going on? What happened to your policy against hitting women, huh? What's wrong? Say something.
I ain't got no choice. Even Kako's under my protection now. Gotta step up. Kako's in deep shit, and desperate times call for desperate measures. You getting me? I stop at nothing to save the asses of belonging to me. Even if I have to kill Nozomi, I'll fucking do it.
It was as if something broke in my head at that moment. Oh my, Takumi is
Oh,
going for a
no.
full murder mode.
Fuck.
Or it may have been the sound of me severing my bonds with Takemaru's team. I thought you were better than this, and now I know you're just trash. Somewhere deep down, I still held out hope that I could perhaps reconcile with Takemaru and the others someday. But now, that possibility had been completely crushed. This place is too small. Let's settle this in the schoolyard.
Well,
The winner gets to decide what to do with Ava. What do you say?
hell yeah. Bring it on, Takumi. No, you know I hate beating around the bloody bush. Always knew it'd come down to raw fist fighting between you and me someday. And that day's today.
Ava, take care of Nozomi until we're done. Let her drink some of your crypto globe if you're up for it. I will. Bring it to me quickly. We left Nozomi with Ava and moved to the schoolyard where the battle between friends began. Bro, why did they have to do this? No.
We had to fight! Oh, fuck!
Don't hold back just because they're friends. They're out for our blood.
No!
Not if we spill theirs first.
Oh god!
We can just use the revival-matic if anyone dies.
I guess, but
the idea
yeah.
of killing a friend is still uncomfortable.
Oh.
Anyone lifting a finger against a maiden belongs to the lowest rung of existence in the warrior code. The holy Jumanji's blade shall smite all such lowlifes. Prepare for divine punishment.
Oh.
I think you're going to do
I-
this.
yeah,
but
oh god! Okay.
Well,
Okay.
it's not that bad. They don't have that much health.
No, they don't. Okay, I know. Doesn't like Ema get like a power boost though if like Kako's in danger?
Yeah, so I guess.
I would probably leave her for last. then.
But she also does a lot of damage. So unless you can take her out in like one turn or something, then.
Does anyone have? I mean, I guess unless like Takumi, I guess. But
Hey, it doesn't matter. You can probably take her out with like Koshika or something.
Let us begin.
what the fuck is she? Back to back in. Did she make it all the way to?
Yeah, I think she can.
Maybe. She might be like one off. Though. Right? Yeah. They know it's too easy. Okay.
You could just use her first one 2 times.
That's true.
Don't worry, that one has reach.
Yeah, I have to keep it together.
And
Man, Doremi would love this. Too bad she's not.
yeah, too bad Narumi's just fucked up somewhere.
I can't.
Okay.
I can't go on.
Okay,
Okay,
so
great.
she's just down.
Yes.
Okay.
So now you just have to
My
get to the
turn.
others.
Yeah. Okay, girl. Hold on. How much is this? Attack 2? This one will do attack 3. It's probably better.
Good to go.
Alright, girl. You're probably just gonna smack the shit out.
Oh yeah. He's
Oh, you even moved me to a great position. Thank you. Okay. Well, what's your question?
Time for me to move. Let's do this.
I see.
Take that. Better than I
Yeah,
thought.
sorry, Emo.
My turn. Hiya!
I'm sorry, Sister Dearest.
Ready when you are. Take that. It's just a scratch. My turn.
Sorry, King.
love this was easy.
Yep.
I'm trash.
Yay! That was great.
I felt so good about doing that. Thank you, Ashley, for this opportunity.
No problem. You get to experience that. To our victory, we brought Takimaru's, Eva's, and Kako's bodies to the revival-matic. Once the revival process started, we hurried back to the courtyard to check on the zombies' injuries.
Oh, right, because they have to bring them back because the fucking drones don't work outside of battle.
Oh yeah, I guess they don't. There we saw.
It's okay, Nozomi. You'll be okay. Come on, drink my blood.
Eva was trying to share some of her blood with Nozomi. Nozomi was in a stupor, but she frantically suckled on Ava's blood as directed, looking almost like a nursing child.
I protected you.
Nozomi cried as she held tightly onto Ava.
I protected you this time, Mom. I've always wanted to protect you. I appreciate it, Nozomi. But there's no need for you to do that anymore. It's the duty of a mother to protect her daughter, and never the other way around. So promise me, you'll protect yourself from now on.
I hate
Because
to
you
be the
are
bearer
my
of bad
beloved
news.
daughter.
After that, we carried an unconscious Nozomi to her room and called on Yugami to treat her.
Oh, nurse!
We were deeply indebted to Ava for saving Nozomi's life more than once. But now that this had happened, we couldn't let her stay in school for much longer. So we decided to kill her ourselves. I mean, what?
Huh?
This is good enough. Thank you for seeing me off. Okay, farewell, Ava.
Now turn around while I take this sword and...
I need your crypto globe. We released Ava from her cage that very day and allowed her to leave the school. Here, take some food and water for your journey ahead. And your mask. Oh no, that's a Takumi. Sorry, guys.
I know, it was a nice gesture, so it threw you off.
And your mask as well. It was a gift from your daughter, right? I'm so grateful for everything you've done to me. I didn't think I would ever be able to return home alive. What are your plans, Ava? Will you rejoin the Invader Army? No, I can't go back to being a soldier. I failed to carry out my infiltration mission and even got captured. The army views me as a shameful traitor now. Infiltration mission? You see, there's a bomb inside my body. My mission was to get close to everyone as a captive and then blow myself up, taking all of you with me. All of us? Including yourself? What's the point of that? I had no choice but to agree to it. My daughter's future was at stake. Commune's future? My daughter is a young prodigy. She's already made her name for herself as a scientist despite her tender age. Unfortunately, her bright mind attracted the attention of the army. They forcefully appointed her as a military researcher and made her develop fearsome weapons for them day in and out. In order to free her from that anguish, I had to help her bring an end to this war. And killing us all would have done that. But weren't you afraid? You were going to die as well. I didn't mind. I knew it would grant my daughter the freedom she so deserved. And I was prepared to die for that, wearing the mask that she had made for me. But I couldn't do it. I couldn't kill you. Because I gained one more daughter here. Ava chose to abandon her suicide mission after growing close to Nozomi. As a result, she no longer had a place in the army. Ava, do you have anywhere to go? You don't have to worry about that. I've prepared a safe house specifically for situations like this. My daughter and I will be hiding there for a while. I was hoping I could bring my other daughter along with me as well, but I don't suppose you would agree to it? Nope. Sorry about that, but that won't be happening. Nozomi's a precious friend of ours.
That won't be happening, even though she's dying in 3 days.
That is a shame. Ava looked down with a tearful expression. Parting with Nozomi was clearly painful for her. Nozomi will be sad to see you suddenly gone when she wakes up. Yeah, but it's not like this is goodbye forever. We'll meet again someday. As long as we're all still living. 3 days. Indeed, I'm sure we will meet again. If the war comes to an end in some day, I'll certainly be inviting Nozomi to my house.
Tell Nozomi that I'll come back for her.
You better come back in 3 days.
Yup.
With those parting words, Eva left Last Defense Academy.
I hope someone doesn't kill her.
Turning around several times to stare wistfully at the school as she did. Guys, I still think the sponsor is Ava's daughter.
Ooh.
I got that theory going around.
That
Guys, she's a
theory
military scientist.
Oh.
They use cryptoglobin. They probably got some weird ass bees going on in there. I don't know,
made the
man.
bees.
Exactly. So I feel. Also, maybe the suits are from the Invader Army as well.
That would make
That's-
sense why
that-
they're like outside of the school.
Cause like, Hideko was like, yeah, I gotta go somewhere dangerous to get them or whatever. I don't know. Oh, Ava left? Yep.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's it then. That's
This one?
yeah. Nozomi woke up 2 days later thanks to everyone's round-the-clock care. She didn't seem too upset when told that Ava had left the school. That's great. Now she'll be able to reunite with Commune. Families should always stick together. I'm really happy for her. Oh fuck, it didn't work. 1 second. I need
No.
to do this stupid thing with my
This
monitor.
stupid thing.
I don't know why it does this sometimes.
Stupid thing. Stupid monitor.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's working. Yes. Wait, is it charging? No. Why is it not charging? Oh wait. Is it? No, now it's just on batteries. Hold up, maybe I need
Wait, does
to...
it not say that? I thought it said that it was charging.
No, it doesn't. It usually says, like, status, like... It usually says charging when it's charging, right? Oops. Hold on. Let me do it again. Maybe
Perhaps.
Maybe I just have to unplug it.
Have you tried unplugging it and plugging it back in?
Multiple times.
You just have to smack the shit out of it.
Just like freaking steering.
Yeah.
Just smack it a few times. Come on. And he's alive! I honestly can't tell if... Hold on. Hello? Mouse?
It's in gamer mode. Down. Sleep forever.
Don't.
Forever sleep.
No! You're not allowed to do that.
What the fuck?
No, because it doesn't say that it's charging. Maybe if I... 1 second. I'll put it into the other slot.
Well, now
Is
it's a
it?
leaf.
Oh, maybe it is.
I think it might be charging.
Okay.
There's like a
whatever.
little energy thing.
Yeah, it usually says it's charging, but maybe it doesn't. I'm just being delusional. Okay, whatever, it's fine. It did, because it did change from the leaf to that. Where the hell did it freaking go? Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
been-
There's the transcript button.
Great, we're back.
And game mode.
Alright, I'm sorry we released her while you were sleeping, Nozomi. Don't be. It was about time I gave her back to Commune. What do you mean YouTube is not... Huh? What does this say? No. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain... Oh, whatever.
I think it's just yellow now.
It's just saying that the bitrate sucks, but I think it's still streaming. Yeah, it's fine.
Streaming to a whole total of 0 viewers.
It's okay.
It's beautiful.
That's just how it should be.
Alright.
As long as she's happy, I have no regrets. Now I can die in peace. You can't do that! She said she'll come back for you. What? She's determined to reunite with you one day. Oh, and to adopt you as her daughter, too. Eva wants to adopt me?
Huh?
She would be so heartbroken. Thinking she could reunite with her daughter one day, only to learn that you had already been killed. Nozomi, are you really going to die and leave her behind? Surely you, of all people, would understand what it feels like to be left behind by a beloved relative? Are you really going to inflict that same pain onto Ava? Please, Nozomi, can't you put your feelings aside for now and join the hunt for the remaining 2 days?
See, it's like a good thing that they're doing this, like talking
Yeah.
Nozomi down, but the way that they're phrasing it does not
Emotional
sit-
manipulation.
does not sit right with me.
Yeah!
But I guess whatever you need to do to talk down
It's a
this
killing
stupid
game,
son of a
okay?
motherfucker.
We're in a killing game. We have no other choice. I'd be sad if you died too, you know? Nozomi was silent. She seemed to be thinking hard about something. She must have been weighing her options in her heart. Would her resistance to killing invaders outweigh her desire to see Ava again? After what seemed like forever, Nozomi finally came to a decision. Alright, I'll do it. I'll rejoin the hunt so that I can see Ava again. Cool, I guess. That's one way to get her to do it.
Kaku! Kakuda!
Upon hearing her declaration, we immediately sprang into action. The Alliance members gathered in my room for an emergency meeting.
Emergency meeting.
A topic of discussion, how to get Nozomi out of last place.
The main issue is the point difference between Nozomi and Taco in 8th place. Nozomi stopped hunting for a whole week, so the gap is bound to be significant.
And we need to close that gap by tomorrow.
Oh god.
But Kako would be frantically trying to gain more points as well. It was unlikely we could close the existing camp using the usual hunting methods. Was there a way for us to earn a large amount of points quickly? Or were our hands tied? If only there was a nest of metal slimes congealing somewhere nearby! Those blobs are perfect for EXP farming! That's not the sort of game we're discussing right now, Kyoshika. Wait! That's it! Oh god, he remembered the invader base!
Whoa.
What? Of course, if the enemy won't come to us, we'll just have to go to them! We can attack one of their bases! There should be a commander there, and they'll be worth a lot of points!
Sounds like you have a particular base in mind.
Yes, we infiltrated and destroyed it in my future. That's why I'm sure we'll find a commander there. If we kill them, the points will come rolling in. Where? Where is that base located? Southwest of the school, if memory serves. I roughly remember how to get there. It's quite a distance away, but it shouldn't take long if we take the school bus. It's too dangerous to just walk onto an enemy base. I'm not worth the risk. You absolutely are! Every warrior aspires to lay down their life for a friend in need. In fact, why are we not leaving now? I'll drive! Help me get it ready, guys! All of us immediately headed to the parking lot and prepared the bus for departure together.
Yippee!
Yay!
Trip!
School field trip to the enemy base to kill everyone.
Yay!
The engine's good to go. The tires are ready for the road. Hop on board, everyone. As we were climbing on the bus.
Oh god. Where the hell do you think you're going, Takumi?
No. Takimaru, what are you doing here?
Hey!
Saw you all running around like chickens with their heads cut off.
Why were they running around? These guys, you couldn't. They all like took like 10 laps around the school or something.
Takumaru's like, well, that seems a little. 9 laps would have been fine. 10 laps is a little suspicious. Knew you had to be up to something, so I was watching you. And here I am.
Hey!
So where the hell are you heading? Where's that? Oh my god, where's the commander? I bet. Take us with you. I ain't letting you guys hog all the points for yourself.
Buzz off, Takimaru. Unless you want me to kill you again.
Max capacity for this bus is 5, so I'm afraid we can't take any more passengers.
Be gone, foul fools! Your wretched feet would pollute the floor of this bus. We stood protectively in front of the bus as we faced Takimaru. Oh, the other two are here.
I'd watch my tone if I were you. What makes you think we'll just let this bus leave if we aren't allowed on it?
Maybe I'll shoot out the tires with my rifle. Yuma and Kako popped out from behind the bus. I hadn't noticed them at all.
They're so short.
They are.
Sorry, Takumi. You aren't the only ones fighting against time here. Let us on the bus, or the bus never leaves the school. Pick your poison.
Ugh.
They fought us backed into a corner, holding the bus hostage like that. Guess we have no choice but to take them with us.
But that defeats the whole purpose. If everybody heads to the same place, we'll all get more or less the same points.
Nothing to do but leave it to fate now. We're just going to have to massacre every enemy that moves and pray that Nozomi gets the most of the points.
Damn it, why is this always happening to us? Every time it seemed like things were going our way, something would always come along and kick us back to square one.
Takamaru, just so you know, our destination is an enemy base, where we expect them to throw us rather a fiery, unwelcome party. Bring it on, I say. I'll wipe the floor with their asses and rack up more points than y'all can even count. Wipe the floor with whatever you want, as long as it's not with us. Let's call a truce until the base is destroyed. The conditions are simple. Friendly fire is strictly prohibited, and we'll help each other in battle so that no one from our side dies. We have a deal? Sounds fair to me. And we are all about fairness here, aren't we?
Infighting is a recipe for disaster, especially in enemy territory.
Fine. You got yourselves a deal. Now make space for us already.
Hey!
That enemy base will never know what hit them. Ima, Kako, get ready to kick some serious ass.
Thus, we boarded the school bus and set off for the enemy base.
Wow.
Yay! A whole field trip!
We're so happy to be here!
Guys, we all love each other!
Yay! Family field trip!
We made our way to our destination with Tsubasa the wheel. Not long after, we finally arrived. No, I need to see their bus seat position.
Yeah, we're... Oh my, it's bigger than I expected. All the better to fuck it up. Come on, Imakako, let's beat the shit out of every last one of them.
Hey, wait! It's too dangerous to just charge in like that. First, let's whittle down their forces as much as we can without being noticed. Then, when they get spooked, we strike them all at once.
Sounds like a pain in the ass.
Listen, this is a stealth mission. Don't make any loud noises. If you really need to talk, lower your voice. Ava?
Oh god!
Ava! In the loudest possible tone. Nozomi, lower your voice! Tsufasa quickly put a hand on agitating Nozomi to quiet her.
My, it's not every day I get to hear someone scream.
I just sensed Ava's presence. She's probably somewhere in the base.
Does she have spider sense now?
It's probably the stupid crypto globin.
God damn it.
Ava can't be in this base. She should have come back to her daughter. But this Hora, it definitely belongs to Ava. I just know it. What's she doing here? Don't tell me. They captured her? Stay calmly, Nozomi. Take slow, deep breaths. Again. In through the nose, out through the mouth. That's the Lamaze technique for labor pains. She's going to Was Nozomi right? Was Ava really at the space? No, wait. It didn't matter. Whether she was here or not wouldn't change what we had to do. Nozomi, forget about Ava for now and just focus on hunting down enemies to gain points.
Oh god.
But
Press the pause button on your stubborn streak while we're here, Nozomi. You do understand the rest of us are risking our lives for you, right? Don't trample on our sincere desire to keep you alive.
Nozomi lowered her head, visibly deflated at Yugama's chiding. I felt for her, but she needed to hear those words. Right, let's do this. Let the contest begin, and may the best hunter win. Guys, this is just manipulation.
God!
This is just a manipulation route. But we don't need Ato here, we can do it ourselves.
Homegrown manipulation. It's the Ato blood, bro.
Oh god, it's burning!
Oh, fuck. Skip.
Yay! Yeah.
Get to the angst faster. I know it's gonna be.
Is it gonna be the freaking balloon guy?
Balloon.
I think it's the balloon guy. The whale.
The balloon. Hot air balloon. Wow.
What is this, a newbie map? These small fries ain't moving the needle on our scores at all!
Oh, Commander! Where are you? Won't you grace us with your presence?
Yoo-hoo, Commander! Don't be such an umbilical cord.
Hako,
I don't think I've ever heard that before.
did we just pull that one out of our dictionary?
Your mother was a tanuki and your father wears tacky eyeshadow.
Sheesh, you don't have better insults than that?
Be careful what you wish for, ladies. I sense a powerful presence drawing closer.
Damned commander has finally decided to show their face, huh?
Yes, it's this guy. Wenzel.
Hi, girl.
Oh, great. This guy. The bastard is flying around in the goddamn air! I'm gonna knock you off your smug perch, asshole!
How obnoxious. We won't be able to hit him if he's up there.
You fought him
We don't have
before.
Kudo at this time, guys.
How did you beat him last time?
Last time, it was thanks to Karada.
Huh? Kurata?
Yeah. We attacked with surface-to-air artillery Kurata made. But we can't use that approach this time.
Then I'll do it. I'll do it in her place.
Nozomi, are you sure you know how?
God, you know how the fuck to do that?
I'll just be copying what I saw her do. But I'll try. I'll figure it out.
You know what?
Okay, take it
Go
away.
for it.
Everyone else, cover her!
Okay.
It'll help
sure,
her
I guess.
gain points.
Yeah.
If she's like the main person attacking.
Build.
Yay.
Sorry for the wait.
That was
it's
fast.
all ready.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I can't believe she just built that in one go.
She spawned it in.
Gotta. I'm sorry,
Oh.
let's go better song.
Oh,
What do you mean he's just a little hot air balloon whale, guys?
Yay. Oh. No. I grew. Oh. Okay. Wow.
Precious.
Wow.
This one's got killer stamina. I'll give him that.
No. If he had died from that blow just now, Nozomi's score would have gone through the roof.
God damn it!
Shit.
He ain't got nothing on us on the ground. Eva, Kako, get him!
I forgot he's the one that lays eggs too.
Oh. Ew.
Like the invader.
I forgot that too. Ew.
It's just Emperor.
Yes.
I see the invader because the commanders have Emperor.
Canonical. Is this how they actually give birth? Is eggs? Yippee.
Oh, I guess I'll voice him. I don't know what the fuck he sounds.
Yeah, like,
The pain! It hurts! Why? Why would you do something so cruel?
this isn't how I wanted things to go either. I commit enough murders without love during my day job.
You really think nothing of doing such horrific things? We would be at peace here if you hadn't come and attacked. We did attack you this time, but you guys were the attackers all the other times. What are you talking about? You were the ones who attacked us first.
What?
We're the ones who attacked first? One of them called us invaders before, too. What does it mean? Is he trying to say humanity did something to destroy Earth? Who would have thought?
Oh my god! Plot twist of the century.
We're the bad guys!
Who gives a shit about what the enemy thinks? We've got more important stuff to settle here. Whoops. It's fine. like deciding who gets to kill this guy.
Hill, you were going to kill me! No, stop! I'm not ready to die! Crying and wailing, he tried to crawl away from us.
Just roll over and give up, bastard. You're dying today whether you're ready or not.
But by who? Takewara, can't we all just agree to let Nozomi deal the finishing blow this time? She's in last place and will be executed if she doesn't gain more points.
Shut the fuck up! Kako's not doing so well on the leaderboard either, so I say we let her have the kill.
But if Nozomi hasn't blasted that commander... If Nozomi hadn't blasted that commander out of the sky, we would have all been dead by now. It is only right that the MVP of the battle has the right to the most valuable part of the spoils.
It's nice that you are all being so concerned about Miss Kirafuji, but she's not even here, you know.
She went to go see Ava, goddammit.
Oh.
Huh? At Eva's prompting, we looked around to find that Nozomi had indeed gone missing.
God.
Where could she have gone? Wait, I think I know. I just sensed Ava's presence. She's probably somewhere in the base.
I remembered from my piss memories.
She went looking for Ava. I'll go find her. Don't you dare finish off that commander before I get back. They're like, so guys, who's doing it? I ran off at full speed, searching the base for Nozomi.
This must be really awkward for the commander.
Yeah. She's just there, man. Bro's there, dying. Not having a good time.
Huff, puff, huff, puff.
Where are you, Nozomi? I ran around the base as fast as my legs could take me, trying to find her. I checked each and every area, until finally I found... There they are. Ava! Ava! Talk to me, Ava! She's Eepy.
Oh,
I saw Nozomi trying to rouse a groggy looking Ava in her arms. Ava was really here.
Did they lobotomize her?
Where am I? Thank goodness you're awake. Why am I here? I left your school and got captured on my way to the safe house. And then I woke up, and now Nozomi's here. Nozomi! That jolted Ava completely awake. She stared at her in astonishment. And Takumi as well. What are you two doing here? I should be asking you that. Why are you at an enemy outpost? Unfortunately, I was discovered and captured by soldiers. Since I was a traitor who could not even sacrifice her life for the cause, I was brought here and interrogated mercilessly. That's insane. How could they do that to you? We are in the middle of a war, and everyone's trying to get a leg up any way they can. But never mind me. What are you doing here? To find you, of course. That was not why we were here.
No.
Just being able to see you again has made my life worth living. Nozomi had clearly given up on her will to live. The non-stop killing had taken a toll on her. You came here to find me? By the way, Nozomi, there's an infirmary somewhere deep in the space. Could you be a dear and fetch me some bandages and painkillers from there? My whole body aches. Of course, I'll be right back.
He's like, wait! Shit.
Nozomi dashed out in a panic. Once she was out of sight, Eva turned to me and looked me dead in the eye. Now tell me why you're really here. Okay.
Alright.
I told Eva the gist of how we ended up here. How Nozomi was in the last place in an invader hunt. How we came here to pull her rank up. How we defeated the Squad 4 commander, Quenzel. And how Nozomi threw away the chance to deal the finishing blow. Takemaru's team has probably killed Quenzel by now.
No.
They have no reason to wait, after all. This means Nozomi's position in last is set in stone. Then, Nozomi, well... she'll be executed at midnight tomorrow. No! Is there no way to stop the execution? Not at all. The sponsor's way too strong. And not just that, we don't know how many bodies they have at their disposal. Yugama seemed to have an idea how to defeat the sponsor permanently, but he still needed time to get that plan ready. I'm not going to just let Nozomi die!
Girl, just take her to the safe house.
I don't know, I guess. How can she continue to think of others, even in the face of her own death? Sacrificing herself so that no one else has to get hurt. That's what love means to her. Her mother had depended nothing but sacrifices from her. But despite all the sacrifices she made, Nozomi never received true love back from her mother. That poor girl. That poor, poor baby. Now she has to die because of her kind heart. Where's the fairness in that? Eva punched the ground again and again to vent her anger and frustration. She really likes doing that, huh? It wasn't acceptable by any means. Neither the unjust death Nozomi was about to face, nor the adults who raised Nozomi to embrace that way of life. With tears in her eyes and breathing heavily, Eva tilted her head to look at the sky, almost as if she was praying to the heavens. While still in that position, her expression suddenly grew solemn. And then...
You?
she thrust her fingers into her own two eyes.
What?
What are you doing, Eva? Stop it, you'll blind yourself! Ew. My cries fell on deaf ears. Eva's fingers dug even deeper into her eye sockets.
Oh, Eva.
Until finally... oh. She pulled her fingers out, along with something that looked like 2 small chips.
Oh, she's fine.
Did I scare you? The best place to hide something is just beneath your eyeballs. No one would think to look there when doing a body search. I guess not, but also, those people wouldn't think to stuff things behind their eyeballs.
Oh. Ow.
Ugh.
Ow.
What are those? Chips?
And salsa.
Just take them. I entrust them to you. Decipher the red one once you return to school. Give the blue one to the one whom it is due. And who would that be? Next up. This time, Eva plunged her fingers into her mouth, reached deep into her throat, and pulled out. What's this now? A bead? A bomb! This is a remote detonator. Press it to blow up the bomb. Inside my body. Huh? As I mentioned before, there's a bomb in my body, and the detonator is hidden in the little finger of my left hand. But I wouldn't be able to use that detonator if my hands and feet were restrained, right? So they hid another detonator in my stomach. She pushed a bead-sized switch into my hand and made me hold it. When Nozomi gets back, make her press the button, firmly and tightly. I'll minimize the explosion using my powers so that you won't be hurt by the blast. What? Huh? I muttered incoherently, unable to understand what she was trying to tell me to do. It's pretty obvious, Takumi. If the bomb in her body went off, Eva would... But you'll die. Yes, I am asking you to kill me. I am one of the targets in this invader hunt, right? Why is it so loud?
I might have pressed
sorry, there's
something.
volume controls
Oh, is
on
there?
the side of the AirPod.
Oh shit.
It's okay, hold on. I was just like, Jesus Christ, audio.
Okay.
Okay, I think it says around here. But yeah, it's like if you like move it up and down, like there's a little panel thing that
I
controls the volume. Anyway,
Oh.
killing me would surely move Nozomi out of last place. That might save her, yes, but what's the point if you end up dying? You'll never see Kamyon again if you're dead. I do so dearly wish I could see her again and hold her while we fell asleep just like we used to. But this is my unavoidable fate. How could I call myself a mother if I just sat back and watched my daughter die? It goes against my very being. I refuse to lose this warm and comfortable glow in my heart. Ava was smiling brightly as she said those words. I am Ava, the paragon of nature and champion of the masses. But this title has been too heavy for me to carry, for I have never been the military sort.
I am Ava, mother of 2 girls. Now that's a title that sits right with me. To earn my title as mother, there is something I must do. I must teach Nozomi the meaning of true love and the strength of a real parent who never sacrifices her children to benefit herself.
Ava. Just then. Sorry it took so long. Nozomi came back with an armful of bandages and medicine bottles. Sorry, which one of these are painkillers? I couldn't read the labels, so I brought everything. Ava glanced at me and gave me a small nod, trying to signal to me with her eyes to do it now. Why don't you guys go away first? Like,
I don't know.
Nozomi would gain a ton of points if she killed Ava. But was this really the best choice?
Oh, it's gonna be another decision.
Would Nozomi ever be able to handle killing with her own hands someone she considered a mother figure? Was it even morally right for us to kill Ava, who has become our ally at this point? I decided I would. Oh, yay.
Yeah.
Is there like a right answer to this?
Is this gonna be like another one of those where like the ending is like right there?
We'll find out. Well, what do you want to do?
Neither!
I don't know. Pick one.
Oh, fuck.
We could kill Ava and traumatize Nozomi forever. Or you could not, and then maybe Nozomi will die. Who knows, honestly? Who fucking knows what's gonna happen?
Oh, I hate it because it's like, well, killing Ava is like that's Ava's like last wish or whatever. So it's like if you don't do that, then Ava's gonna be mad as shit, and then like I don't know, maybe she would force Nozomi to do it anyways.
Who knows?
And then if we kill Ava, then Nozomi gonna be mad as hell.
Yeah.
Kind of curious what would happen when we don't, but
Okay.
I don't know.
I mean, we can always go back later, you know?
It's true. Unless you have any thoughts.
I'm okay with this. We'll do this for now. No, I can't do it. I can't kill you, Ava. You're not thinking clearly, Takumi. If you don't kill me now, Nozomi will die. But I just can't. You're basically an ally to us at this point. Listen to me. You need to do this for Nozomi. You must kill me. Press that button now. You two, what's this killing stuff all about? It's like this, Nozomi. I explained the situation. I told her how Ava was offering to die in order to save her. You can't be serious, Ava. I would never kill you to keep myself alive. Just being able to see you again was good enough for me. I'm ready to die now. Do not speak of death so easily. A kind-hearted child like you deserves to keep on living. I'll say it again. Kill me now. Quick, before it's too late. Ava kept yelling at Nozomi to kill her, but Nozomi wouldn't give in. You have to do it. You have to kill me. Why won't you listen to me? Her loud shouts slowly softened into anguished cries.
Please,
Nozomi.
Nozomi,
Nozomi.
please, kill me!
See, I never know when they're actually going to voice their own lines.
Sometimes I'm like, oh, you're just gonna like stop in the middle of your sentence.
Exactly. Her desperate pleading was suddenly interrupted by another voice. Oh, Lamau, guys, I think it's like...
Oh, you wanna die so much, Ava?
God.
You won't mind if I kill you myself.
The Takemaru!
Didn't think Ava would be here too.
We get to hunt 2 commanders at once! Lucky us!
The Squad 4 commander's already dead. Killing Ava too will put us in a safe spot for a long time to come.
Damn it, I forgot about them! God
too.
dang it, guys! I should have known the point grubbers might find Ava as well.
Yeah!
Sorry, Takemaru, but if it's Ava you want, you have to get through me first.
You bet. I've been waiting to get revenge for what you did anyway. You're not getting away this time, Ava.
Takemaru, please! You can't kill Ava! She has a daughter! You really want to make that innocent girl an orphan? Zoe made a last-ditch attempt to appeal to Takemaru's compassion, but to no avail.
Huh?
Come and get some Takumi.
Huh?
Rah!
They're so baby. I know they're in a death game, but it's like
I'm like, oh,
they're so baby.
little guy.
A fierce fight against their allies broke out over Ava's fate. Don't kill each other, guys. You can't revive each other.
Oh, great.
Takumi!
Zomi.
Halfway through, Tsubasa Yugaba spotted us and joined the battle, making it more intense than before. Where the hell did Koshiga go? Ava! Nozomi! Oh, she turned into B Commander.
Whoa.
When Nozomi got injured, Ava lost her cool and transformed, throwing everything into greater confusion. She's gonna kill us all.
Yeah.
You dare hurt my daughter?
Duh?
You're no mother, just a freaky school invader.
We kept fighting each other to the point that we became unable to discern who was on whose side.
Yeah,
They can voice themselves.
yeah, they're doing great.
Finally, in this enemy base far away from the academy, the Special Defense Unit was completely annihilated. Not by the enemy, but by each other.
Wow.
Good job, guys! You killed each other!
Yay!
Wow!
Ending!
Yeah! I guess that was the wrong choice.
I assumed that
Yeah.
probably would have been because they really like forcing us to kill people.
Alright, battle for Ava's points.
Wow.
Okay. Cool, I guess.
Yay.
Alright, well, we can go back now. And
Yeah.
then we can kill Ava.
Oh, crazy.
Oh, we're at the very beginning of this exchange.
Yeah, go get that ibuprofen, Nozomi. Ew.
Yeah.
I'm assuming these chips probably just have like a message of some sort.
Thing like that. It'll be lore relevant later. You know, once we figure out what it is.
Yep.
Okay, Nozomi, it's time to kill your second mom.
Yep, just hold on to this bead.
Push this button right here.
Yeah.
Don't ask what it's for, just do it.
Yeah.
Alright?
Hey, look at this fun little button that you can push.
Like, can't you at least take her away for a little bit and then, like, you
Yeah,
know?
I don't know.
I don't know what the range of this is, honestly, so, like,
I mean, Ava said that she's gonna like try to conceal the explosion, but
Nozomi!
What?
I grabbed Nozomi's hand and pushed the detonator into her palm.
I love you, Nozomi. Try to get along with Commune.
Then I folded Nozomi's fingers closed, crushing the detonator in her hand, and then... Huh? Everything was enveloped in a dazzling light. Ugh.
oh
I didn't like that sound.
no.
I heard a sound like a water balloon popping.
Yeah, that's accurate actually.
After the light came utter darkness. Blinded by the powerful light, I was unable to see. Time passed, and gradually my vision returned. I opened my eyes, but there was no trace of Ava to be found. What just happened? Is there some issue with the lighting? Is everyone okay? Wait, where's Ava? Zoe didn't seem to understand what had happened yet. Her eyes darted across the room in search of Ava. She's hurt. She shouldn't be moving around. Zoe eagerly looked around for Ava, concerned about her injured mother, without ever realizing that she had become the pool of blood on the ground.
Where did you go, Ava?
Oh.
At least she doesn't know, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it. I mean, obviously, like, she should eventually figure it out, but also, I don't think she can handle it, guys. I don't think she can handle that.
Yeah.
We drove the bus all through the night until we returned to the school. Nobody spoke a word while we drove.
Yeah, because apparently no one's in this fucking bus, bro.
Yep. Everyone was probably worried after seeing the zombie faint upon learning of Ava's death. Oh, never mind. She does know.
They just told
They told her, okay.
You know what? It's a bus.
We gently laid the unconscious Azomi down in her bed. Then, just as we were about to head to the leisure lounge to check the leaderboard. Oh my god, I forgot about these dudes.
Intruder alert. Defense mode initiative.
These guys, bro, we just killed a bunch of you. Get away. An invader attack? Give us a break already.
Of course they would attack us now. We left the school undefended.
Solely dispatched an army to store our empty castle? That was quick. We need to get to the war room. We rushed out into Zoe's room.
Yeah!
Yeah!
When we got to the war room, Takemura awkwardly averted his eyes. Well, it makes sense that he wasn't keen on working together, given that we hadn't been getting along. Oh yeah, I forgot that Donavy's so cute.
Hi, Darby. How are we doing today, bro?
I love how tense this is. It's getting me so excited. Bro, she would have loved us killing each other.
Oh my god.
Bro, imagine like at the end of that round, she's like, where did everyone go?
Yeah. Oh shit, everyone's dead.
They all kill each other without me!
What the fuck? Damn, now there's no one left to kill me.
Everyone's been at each other's throats lately. We'll be long until everyone starts killing one another.
Oh.
Yeah, you said that, alright. Don't say stuff like that. Nobody's in the mood for your jokes right now. It's not a joke, don't worry. Yo! Kill each other! Kill each other! Yeah! We don't have time to argue. Special Defense Unit, roll out. At least someone's having a good time, you know?
Even though she's really not here all that much.
But she's doing great. Whatever she's doing. Whatever she's doing.
Yippee.
I think this might be the ones without a commander, if I had to guess. Since we just took down 2.
Yeah. There's not really much left.
I don't even know who's left. Okay.
Did we have the ones that like fused?
They never appeared. I don't know why. I think there's also the... Did we already take down the one that like creates clones to the orb?
I don't think so.
Okay, maybe that one.
I don't remember the clones yet, at least.
There's that. There's
That's
Dasha,
one
but he usually
problem dealt with.
appears towards the end.
The commander should show up any moment now.
But we won't get points if we defeat her on school grounds, right?
Boring.
Stop running your mouths and focus. Here they come.
Okay, I guess there is a commander this time. It's the orb. Cool. Yay.
Yay, we did it. We defeated the orb.
Woo! Orb gone. Alright, now we gotta get the orb.
I am Centaur, the paragon of harmony. Even if my flesh is destroyed here, My soul shall live on eternally, and it will destroy you all.
Okay, girl.
With those final words, something strange happened to Zenta's body.
Did it now?
Oh,
Oh,
we're sending all the commanders to blow up, huh?
alright.
It splintered all over and burst into tiny pieces, disappearing in a plume of smoke.
Can't say I expected she would self-destruct.
I felt dizzy as I recalled what Ava did to herself last night. Seems like the commanders would rather die than be held prisoner.
Man, now we can't get her cryptoglobin. What a waste!
That's
But
what I'm
who
saying.
cares? I'm already crazy strong!
The enemy's cackling signaled the end of the battle. We all detransformed. And that's when another commander
What?
came! No, we're done. I need to spend this BP. There was so much of it. There hasn't been a single free time event this entire round.
Dude, why would there be any free time events? Who are you giving gifts to, bro?
No!
Hey guys, let's go on an exploration mission that has nothing to do with killing invaders.
Yay!
Oh, sorry, I think I
Oh.
skipped I just kept pressing.
We rushed to the leisure lounge to check our rankings. It should be okay. The zombie should no longer be at the bottom now. That's what you think. She gained a ton of points for Ava's death yesterday. She can't be in last place.
Right?
She can't be, right?
Ava's death can't be in vain.
Feeling a mix of hope and unease roiling in my chest, I looked up at the leaderboard. I was in for a surprise.
I'm in last place.
It's Kyoshika! Wait, what the hell has Kyoshika been doing?
Hold on. Darby Takumi. Yuga was also really low down.
I guess it's
Oh,
because
it's because day 3 moved up.
they've all, because, yeah, they went up a lot. I guess they've all been siphoning their points to Nozomi. And
Yeah.
then that's why she's in 3rd now. Bro, when she went from 9th to 3rd, god damn.
Damn.
They were doing some heavy work, except for Takumi, I guess.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, man.
Dude, freaking Kako killing the commander didn't do shit, bro. Unless they are, like, all 3 of them killed, like, together, or whatever.
I mean, I don't know. Well,
Well,
Nozomi had risen from the bottom of the ranks, but in her place.
Why is Kyoshika in last place?
I had a feeling this might happen.
What? How did you know that? What happened? Why did the rankings change so much? Last night, Ima, Kako, and Takimaru finished off the Squad 4 commander.
You let our guard down, and they took our kill, so...
Oh, I guess you can also point share the commander. Because then they get a bunch of points
Yeah.
collectively, while it was only Nozomi that took down Ava. So, like, it, like, super boosted her, but then the other 3
Yeah.
didn't get as many comparatively, so they all went down. So
Yep.
they got a ton of points? Takimaru's team had the points from the Squad 4 commander, and Nozomi and I had the points from Ava. Oh, I guess
Oh,
Takumi also could. I guess he was there.
Takumi, you greedy fuck, bro!
Bro, man, you should have point shared this shit.
You greedy fuck!
This is all Takumi's fault.
Honestly, yeah.
This entire round, it's always Takumi's fault. Fell for it again at once. This lowered Tsubasa, Yugawa, and Kyoshika's rankings, putting Kyoshika dead last. The second round ends today. If Kyoshika doesn't get out of last place by midnight, she's going to be executed. Where is she? We need to tell her. Kyoshika, or you can do it.
Oh,
Sorry.
right. No, you're good.
I forgot.
Kyoshika is tending to Nozomi. She didn't seem remotely concerned about her ranking. Bro.
Sorry, it's lagging, I think.
It's...
She's more concerned about Nozomi. Why are the girls from Second to Last Defense Academy so kind? Because they're all lesbians.
And
that's-
you're such an asshole, Takumi.
Why do they have to all be so selfless? She's going to die!
Guys, have we thought... just kill each other?
Yeah.
It's probably a lot of points.
We quickly called Kyoshika to my room for an emergency meeting. We need to discuss how to gain points before the day was over to get Kyoshika out of last place.
Okay, I feel like if we're forgetting something.
Yeah, he's forgetting a lot of
3
things.
of them
Oh, yeah.
are in last place.
Mhm.
So you get Kyoshika out of last place, Tsubasa's just going down there instead.
Yeah, guys, you're
So,
all in last place.
I think what we need to do, Takumi, is get all of them to start killing a bunch of fucking invaders. You dumbass!
Oh, God.
And these other two need to stop being yes men and just like also tell him off. Do we have any ideas where we can find another enemy base?
No, the outpost we went to yesterday is the only one I know. Are there any places where it seems likely we would find a commander? A place that seems like it could be their habitat or something? I have no idea. The commanders should all be gone as of this morning. There aren't any left as far as I knew. Well, Dasha is there somewhere, but he doesn't know Dasha exists because Dasha was not around to.
Yeah.
Without any commanders, how in the world can we score a lot of points? What do we do? What do we do? There's gotta be a way to save Kyoshika.
It's okay, Sir Takumi.
Oh, Kyoshika, no.
Kyoshika squeezed my hands. You saved Lady Zomi in a show of heroism. I'm fine so long as she survives. Fine? No way! This whole playing is pointless if you die! Moko told me I had to take care of you guys. Man, Takumi, you suck at doing this.
My cutie pies are in your hands now, Takumi. I know you got what it takes to keep Nozomi and Kyoshika safe.
No, he doesn't. I can't break my promise. But if I move up in the ranking, someone else in our alliance might end up dead instead. Am I mistaken?
Thank you, Kyoshika.
Yes. Finally, someone says it. She was right. Most of the alliance was already at the bottom of the rankings. Lifting Kyoshika out of last place would likely condemn another of our allies to death instead.
My desire to live is not so strong that I would sacrifice a comrade. The way of the samurai is a path that leads to death. I will die honorably.
Oh, can we do something? I don't want you to die, Kyoshika. My life will scatter like petals in the wind this eve, but I will not die in vain. I'm not going down without a fight. I'm taking some of those cursed sponsors down with me. It seemed like Kyoshika was ready to die. She pulled her trusty Holy Jumanji sword from its sheath and spoke to it with a serene expression. Holy Jumanji sword, tonight we fight gloriously on our way to hell.
No. Stop fighting and die quietly.
Yugama suddenly blurted out something no one saw coming. Yugama, what was that?
I said she should die quietly. It's just more convenient that way.
The blood rushed to my face. How could he say that to a friend who was about to die? Yugama, do you have any idea what you're saying? Wait, Sir Takumi! I was about to grab Yugama when Kyoshika stopped me. Sir Yugama may be a perverted assassin, but he's not heartless. I'm sure he said what he said for a reason. Is that right?
Nope, absolutely not.
Confronted by Kyoshika, Yugama awkwardly averted his eyes and sighed.
Kyoshika, you've always wanted to know how to kill the sponsor, haven't you?
But how exactly are you going to kill the sponsor, Sir Yugama? I've been so curious I can barely eat. Right, because I myself can't even imagine how it's possible. I'd appreciate it if you could tell me before my journey down River Styx. I'll be able to die in peace if I know they can be killed.
About that, well...
Yugama's voice trembled.
We need to use the life of the person in last place.
Takumi's gonna fucking kill him.
He's like, what the hell does that mean? A new day began as the clock struck midnight, which meant...
Party time.
Hunters of the Special Defense Unit gather in the schoolyard immediately. The closing ceremony for the second round is upon us. We were called to the schoolyard by the announcement. There, we were all forced to watch Kyoshika's execution.
No.
Why does she get a CG but not Shoma?
Dude, they don't give a fuck about Shoma so hard. I'm like, no.
Kyoshika, I'm sorry.
I ain't saying sorry. I ain't gonna say sorry. I said I'd kill anyone if it keeps my people alive.
I'm so sorry, Kyoshika.
We'll make a grave for you. It's the least we can do.
Just like nectar, Kyoshika Magadori's cryptoglobin was rather delicious. It went down smooth. It gave Kurana Suzuki's a run for its money. Thanks to her contribution, I've gotten stronger still. Thanks, sponsor.
Nope.
Okay. Light course to lend the sponsor's body. The magnitude of their presence is growing instantly. They'd grown all the more powerful. This round was quite the thrill. It was particularly entertaining watching you all race to throw each other to the wolves. You were so ugly when you were fighting over the commander of that enemy base. The sponsor gave a hearty belly laugh, amused to see us at odds with each other. I will grant you some respite as a reward for surviving the second round. Once you've recharged, you'll be in fine shape for the third round.
No, there won't be a third round.
Yugamo chose at that moment to speak up. Hmm? I couldn't hear you. Can you say that again, Yugamo Omokage?
Huh?
Are you deaf? Then let me repeat myself. I said your game is done, here and now.
Oh, and why is that?
Why? Because you're going to die, obviously.
The very next moment. The sponsor suddenly began to twist and writhe in agony. They spiked the blood.
Yes! Are they in pain or something? Period cramps.
Hemo animal cramps.
Buckley!
Oh, animal cramps. Oh, God.
They're holding their stomachs. Was it something they ate?
Ah.
Something they ate. Couldn't have described it better myself, honestly.
You. What have you done to me?
Oh, I haven't done anything. The one to blame here is our dear friend Kyoshika, no?
Ah.
The secret to the sponsor's strength is their dog, you gotta stop pulling the words out of your head. Inscrutability. We know nothing of what they look like, or their biology. When everything is unknown, it becomes impossible to uncover their weakness.
It's been a month since they showed up, but we still don't even have so much as a clue as to who they really are. The only thing we knew was their suit's weak point, but that's meaningless when there were so many of them.
They keep their cards close to their chest. That's what makes them strong, but they're willing to give up their invincible position due to their own greed. Whenever all of you, execute one of our friends, you absorb their cryptoglobin to grow stronger. When the bees absorb the blood, they immediately distribute throughout all of your bodies. All of you grow stronger simultaneously. I realized that after seeing Shoma's execution.
Middling in flavor, yet ample in nutrients. Thanks to his contribution, we've become stronger still.
That very instant, you give up your greatest advantage. Chaos is mighty because it's incomprehensible. But the moment you reveal your true nature, you threw it all away. You grow stronger by absorbing cryptoglobin. Once that was clear, then...
Aha! It's like the legend of Yamato no Orochi. Yamato no Orochi?
In short, we poison their food. Doesn't matter how many bodies they have, all of them eat the same thing, they can all be poisoned at once. The cryptoglobin they absorb courses through their bodies, so he simply needs to develop a poison that acts on cryptoglobin.
Sure, that might work, but in order to poison them...
I have to load up Kyoshika's body with the deadly poison in advance.
No!
That's why I warned everyone to stay out of last place. It's not my style to use a friend as poison bait. I would have used one of those children, it's fine.
He does not care about those children. No, wait, I can't accept this! Kyoshika's going to suffer if she's injected with poison! Yugamu, how could you? Sir Yugamu, you're incredible! To think that I could eliminate all of those blackguards at once! I'll be the mightiest hero that ever roamed the land! Do it, Sir Yugamu! Load me up with whatever poison you've got! Are you sure? It might really hurt. What a horrible way to die! Upon hearing this, Kyoshika grinned.
If it will save my friends, then it's all I could ever ask for.
God damn it, Kyojika. You're gonna do this! Get up!
Yes! Yes!
Get your asses
You
out of
still
here.
have 40 fucking days.
Oh my god. They come back again. If they come back again, I'm actually going to lose it. I'm like, it's fucking burned down the whole school at this point.
Honestly,
Launch the missiles early, man. We need the baby to. They dropped like flies until just one was left.
looks like you're the last. Will this invader hunt be over the moment you're dead?
My bees, what are you doing? He's attacked me. This is a flagrant violation of the rules. Punish him. The spawns called out to the bees hovering above us. However, why aren't they coming?
Because I haven't violated any rules.
What?
It's true that I had Kyoshika consume poison, but you were the one who made the choice to absorb her blood. Can't punish me for your willful negligence. The bees appear to be sticklers about your rules.
The only uncertain element of our plan was how the bees would react, but it looks like we had nothing to worry about. Sponsor, you were defeated by Kyoshika's sincere wish to keep us all safe. Your killing game ends today. The sponsor's voice grew strained, and he let out an evil laugh. Splendid! Truly splendid, my STU hunters! Such excellent hunters you are to have defeated me so handily. It seems I have lost. There is no way for me to turn the tables.
I feel like you might have something to turn the tables.
So it's over? The killing game?
Don't be so hasty, sister dearest. Recovering from something like this will be very much in step with the rest of the tricks they've pulled.
You're jumping at shadows, Tsukumo twins. My life is most certainly going to end here. I have but a few seconds left in this final body of mine. So this is death. My sight is blurry.
Then, it's really all over?
That's right. We'll be free from this hell once they're dead. The killing game is over.
No, the invader hunt continues, even if I die.
God damn it.
I wasn't prepared for the words coming out of their mouth. What? How? How could the game go on if they were dead? You were just a bit too late to kill me. My will has already been passed on to my successor.
Successor!
Far more wicked than I, and unbelievably shrewd.
I can't do this anymore.
Once they're done preparing for round 3,
God damn it.
shall resume. I can so clearly picture all of you dying.
Guys, what if it's done to me?
Honestly!
Oh, shit, man. What if the successor is done to me? Because of course she would want to continue the killing game. But she's like the only one that's like not here.
Yeah.
What the hell is going on? I drew in closer to question the sponsor further. And just then,
Everyone, get down!
they're about to explode! Oh, fuck!
Ah, shit!
The sponsor's body released a blinding flash of light. Bro, they keep exploding.
Bomb.
Stop doing that. The next I opened my eyes, there was no sign of any of the sponsors.
Ima, Kako, you two alright? We're fine. If you could call this fine, it is.
Seems like we died once.
Yes, it appears the sponsors blew themselves up. We got caught in blast.
So everyone was blown up and brought back with the Revivomatic then. Oh, so now it works?
I hate this fucking stupid machine, dog!
Is it because it's like, okay, because my theory is that the guy that sponsors an invader, right? So I guess maybe since it was an invader that blew him up, that the freaking robots were like, defensive battle, we can retrieve them!
It must be a defensive battle. Look at how many you're dying.
Exactly, and that was an invader, right? So we gotta get him. I don't know how they figured it out, but sure, what the hell, I don't know.
Whatever!
There was something that appeared to be singed remains of the sponsor's suits scattered across the square. Also, don't they go back to the infirmary? Why the fuck are they still here?
I don't know.
they went back to the
Squid Game.
they all got flown back to the infirmary. They got revived, and then the bots took them back.
They were like, well, they
Lots of
probably
bags.
liked it out here, so let's just bring them back.
They really must have blown themselves up. There were no bees overhead either. Maybe they got caught up with the blast too. I can only hope so. Get rid of those bees!
Extermination.
But why would they do that? Even if they wanted to take us out with them, the revival medic would just bring us right back.
Ah.
Perhaps they wanted to destroy their body to hide their true identity.
No, we won't know!
Oh, for the love of murder. It's all but impossible to figure out who they really were, not that they've blown themselves up to smithereens.
So, who were they anyway?
Tsubasa, I just said that we have no fucking idea.
Why were they trying to manipulate us through a killing game? What was their end goal? There was, no doubt, some solid purpose behind everything, but now it was entirely unclear.
You're using past tense, but are we sure the game is over?
They mentioned something about a successor.
Takumi, you aren't bullshitting us again, are you?
He's like, I don't fucking know. Suddenly, Takimaru went to grab me.
He gave me a kiss.
Oh no, hold on. Not in front of everyone else. He's got some nerve accusing me when his team was completely useless in helping us take down the sponsor. But I just kept a lid on my anger. I couldn't engage in this kind of behavior with Kyoshika's body right there. After we all calmed down, we made a grave and buried Kyoshika's body.
Thank you, Kyoshika. Thank you for everything.
Man, they take such big pauses between sentences.
Yeah. We prayed until morning that the heroine who'd sacrificed her body to save our lives would find happiness in her next life. Save!
Save.
Yay! We're on day 59.
Oh,
Is there
crikey.
more?
Of course
Killing
there's more.
game.
There's always more.
Exhausted and unable to do so much as get out of bed, I slept for the entire day.
Unsurprising.
Classic Takumi. Day 60!
Yay.
Guys, when do we go back to free time events? When do we go back to wholesome?
Takumi gives a present to Takemaru, and he just like looks at him angrily.
Fucking like slaps him with these like.
Be ready to give your.
See, Ray, I'm not ready to give it up my all, but
I see. So Nozomi's still asleep. Yeah, she woke up a few times, but she just goes right back to sleep again, like her mind is elsewhere. Her heart may be rejecting the idea that Ava's really gone. Fair enough. It makes sense that she would shut down after how horribly Ava died, especially since Nozomi loved her like a mother. Not to mention everything else. It's all my fault. Even if we needed the points, I still made Nozomi kill Ava. This is why everyone calls me the Grim Reaper. Takumi, you didn't do anything wrong. Sometimes people have to get their hands dirty in order to save their friends. You only did what was necessary. You and Yugamu too. Right. How's he holding up? I tried to talk to him earlier, but he said he doesn't want to talk to anyone right now. He seems very upset about making Kyoshika ingest that poison. Even if it was necessary to defeat the sponsor, I suppose it's not the kind of thing he would easily forgive himself for. Even though we finally beat them, nobody's in much of a celebratory mood. This room, which had once been such a lively place, is now stale and quiet. No, they have all their AirPods.
no.
I miss seeing them around. I looked at Moko and Kyoshika's headphones on the desk. Devices left behind, gazing longingly upward in mourning of their owners. Right. Speaking of devices left behind by their owners, suddenly I remembered the strange item she'd given me. The chips! I was feeling a bit hungry after all. Hey Tsubasa, do you know what these are? They look like computer chips to me. Ava gave them to me before she died and told me this. Decipher the red one once you return to school. Give the blue one to the one whom it is due. Maybe her will is in here? Maybe it's an invaded recording device? And I might be able to extract the data from the PC in the war room. Let me borrow these. I'm gonna try to analyze it ASAP. Are you sure? I mean, you must be tired too. I think having something to do will be good for me. You can just sit back and wait. Thanks, Tsubasa.
Yes.
Tsubasa took the chips Ava gave me and headed for the war room. I love how convenient Tsubasa is.
Right.
He's like, yeah, I can do all of this stuff.
All the tech stuff? Yeah, leave it to me. Don't worry about how I'm doing it.
Because I'm like, well, I don't know. I guess maybe she has this knowledge. Sure. What the hell?
Yeah, she knows every tech thing ever to exist. Oh my god, girl, no one cares.
Oh, banana.
Whoa.
It's morning.
And he's EP.
Although it's good to be awake, there is nothing pressing on the agenda today. Waking up early isn't going to do me any good, so maybe I'll sleep a bit more and recover. Back to sleep! Time for a bit more shut-eye. I close my eyes to sleep in some more when...
Oh.
Did you destroy the door?
Like, honestly deserved.
Wait, this!
Door!
Tsubasa suddenly barged into my room, startling me out of bed. Hey, ring the damn doorbell! What if I was changing? You think I care about seeing you naked? Just look already! He does not give a fuck. Tsubasa held out a single sheet of paper.
Wow.
What is this? A map? Yep, I analyzed the red chip and got this map out of it. Eva left this to you, Takumi. Eva? Me? But why a map?
Safe house.
She must be telling you to go to this spot here marked by a red dot. It's just like a treasure map. Maybe her mementos are buried there? If she gave it to you before she died, it's gotta be something important, that's for sure. Come on, Takumi, let's go there. It's pretty far off, but if we use the bus, we can make it there and back before the day's over. Oh yeah, we can do that for sure, but why are you in such a hurry? I mean, if we find Eva's mementos or something, we might get Nozomi back on her feet. Right, so that's why Tsubasa's so eager to go right now. She's doing it for Nozomi. She must have been analyzing the chip all night. Her eyes are bright red. Okay, let's get going right away. We stopped by the cafeteria for water and food, then made our way to the parking lot. I'm so glad Takumi has just stopped starving himself for multiple days on end, and only drinking water.
It's like, girl, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Just more water.
Clearly you don't got snacks laying around, because we've seen how it looks like when you have snacks laying around, Gaku. So, like, he's eating nothing.
Are we ready to go? And let's hit the road. Road trip to find Ava's keepsake.
Yippee.
Alright guys, let's go.
Bus.
Another field trip.
Bus.
We made our way to our destination with Tsubasa at the wheel. After driving for a while, we finally arrived at the place marked on the map. There we found a cave. Looks like a cave? Yeah, that's a cave alright. So then, did Ava hide something in there? I brought a light just in case, so we can go in, but it's not rigged with traps, right? Come on, it's not some RPG dungeon. You go first, Takumi. I'll be a few steps behind, so you could die first. Are you using me to see if it's safe? So what? You're a boy! Besides, you said before.
They'd always protect me.
Oh yeah!
It's you too, Tsubasa. I'll protect you. For all the rest of our lives.
You can't keep saying this shit, man.
Uh...
That's true, but we should exercise caution in times like these, and... Don't care, didn't ask! Get a move on! Go! She's like shuffling around. Hey, don't push! Yeet into the cave. He like trips over a landmine, dies. We jogged in for position a bit as we stepped into the cab. Thankfully, there weren't any traps inside, but... Takumi, look! What? Something far more surprising than any trap awaited me. We hurriedly transported it out of the cave.
It.
The hell is this it?
No,
Oh,
child.
that's Ava's daughter. Never
What's the
mind.
kid
I guess
doing
maybe
here?
the sponsor isn't Ava's daughter. I don't know who it is then.
Neither.
Unless like the sponsor is like some robot body that the child made or something. I don't know.
Maybe. She got a big puffball.
Yeah.
She's still warm. She's alive! Hey,
Yay.
are you okay? Are you hurt?
The unconscious girl let out a groan in response to my desperate call.
Water?
Water? She needs water!
Wait, I'll get some from the bus.
Tsubasa rushed back to the bus and returned with a bottle of water. I gently brought the bottle to the girl's mouth, getting her to drink a little at a time. The girl opened her eyes and we examined each other's faces.
Thank God. She's awake.
Are you alright? Are you hurt?
You
Oh.
Well, he has sharp teeth.
Nah.
The girl slapped me in the face and jumped to the ground. Yeah, get him. Get his ass. What are you doing? Takumi was just making sure you're okay.
Keep your hands off of me, you dunce! Such disrespect! Touching a shrine attendant without purifying
I
yourself!
think I am. And don't you dare say you don't know.
I don't know! But we really don't know.
Ah!
Enough of your lies! Everyone knows who I am! You do know who I am, right? Just pretending, right?
The girl suddenly seemed anxious. Sorry, we really have no idea.
No, you don't know me. Look at my makeup. Yes, look closely.
The girl pointed at the designs on her cheeks. Sorry, we're not from around here. Why are you so confident about how well known you are anyway?
You really don't know who I am?
The girl seemed to be terribly shocked. Maybe she is someone fairly famous. By the way, what are you doing here? Where are your parents? Hello? She sucked her teeth at me! I heard it! Oh, this little pipsqueak is real cheeky!
You're the one prying into my business. There's nothing more suspicious than giving some strange people asking about others' identities. Begone!
You were just trying to act like a big shot a few seconds ago!
Big shot!
This girl was apparently famous, but she didn't seem like she was about to reveal her identity. So who is she anyway? Exactly. We came here because Ava asked us to. Do you know her? The girl raised her beautiful brows in shock at the mention of Ava's name.
Don't you lie to me! Mother would never give away this location!
Mother?
She may have been a hero in name only, but she isn't the type of coward who would sell out her own daughter! Mother wouldn't do that to me. Never!
About that. She was calling Ava mother, which meant... Commune. You must be Commune!
How do you know my name? I thought you said you didn't know me.
Ava mentioned you. You must be her adopted child. Biologically speaking, you're her niece, right?
Who are you? Wait, why do you know my family secrets? Claims to know nothing, yet you know plenty. There is no trusting someone who changes their story constantly. You truly know my mother. Show me some kind of proof.
Proof? How? I can't pull proof of my connection to Ava out of my... Wait a minute. Ava gave us this. The location of this place was on the map in the red chip.
Mother's memory chip.
Commune ripped the blue chip out of my hand.
I'm going to analyze this. You wait here.
Commune rushed back into the cave with the blue chip in hand. Wait, should we? We have no other choice, do we? But even after we waited several hours, Commune didn't return. We decided to go back to the bus for a while. You guys just stood there for multiple hours doing nothing. Commune's not back yet. Yeah. We continued to wait on the bus, but Commune never came out of the cave. It grew later and later into the night, and inside of the bus turned chilly. The heating in this bus doesn't work so well. Maybe we have blankets or something? I'll check the back. I looked around the bus for something to protect us from the evening chill, but all I could find was a single blanket. Here, Tsubasa, you take it. But what about you? I'm fine. I can sleep on the seat with my jacket. That's not going to keep you warm. We have to turn off the heater soon, too. What if we freeze to death? We bandied ideas back and forth until... we ended up like this. Okay, guys.
Awkwardly share. Dude, it's like freaking Tsubasa's wearing like a short sleeve shirt and the blanket's doing jack shit.
She has a jacket though, it's tied around her waist.
Are you stupid? because they're both stupid.
Oh my god,
This is the dumbest shit in this entire game, but it's purely because they're both stupid.
Tsubasa, you should know better. You know all this fucking engineering shit. This is definitely one way for us to keep warm, but...
Hey, Tsubasa. Are
It's
you
so awkward.
okay with this?
Not like I have much choice.
But I mean, we're a guy and a
How can we
girl.
stop making it weird?
Takumi's like, as we all know, love is between a guy and a girl.
Look towards everyone else in the academy. Yeah, sure. Keep telling yourself
No
that.
kidding, Captain Obvious. It's embarrassing for me too, you know?
Right, sorry.
Takumi had to reaffirm his gender once again, by the way.
I'm a guy and you're a girl.
As we all know, obviously.
How did things end up this way? We were just trying to find a dot on a map. I want to just hurry up and fall asleep, but I'm so tense that I don't feel drowsy at all. I can hear Tsubasa breathing. I can feel her warmth through the blanket. How am I supposed to sleep like this?
But I guess
Normally?
it's nice that I don't have to spend the night alone.
Tsubasa suddenly muttered this in a whispery voice.
Lately, I've been having scary dreams at night. Everybody gets killed off one by the bees and the commanders. And suddenly, I wind up all on my own. It's so scary that it jolts me awake. But because it happens in the middle of the night, I end up by myself in the darkness of my room. Then I feel on edge until the sun comes up. So I just end up praying. Praying that we don't die.
Tsubasa.
It's okay. The game is over. No one else is going to get killed. I wanted to reassure her so badly, but it'd be irresponsible of me to make promises of a happy future if I wasn't sure they were gonna come true. The killing game might not be over. I couldn't find the words to comfort her instead. Not the Claire de Lune again. I can't do this. I put my arm around her trembling shoulders and held her tight. I was surprised by my own actions. I had no idea I could do something like this, seeing as I had zero experience with girls. You know,
I'm a guy, because I'm a guy, and I don't hang around girls, because that's weird.
except for Konoha, but she's just my friend,
Like,
guys.
that's like my crush, so like that's okay. Because I'm a guy, and guys can have crushes on girls.
I mean, I should like Konoha because I'm a guy and she's a girl. We know how this works.
Yes, and it can't work any other way.
Nope. Supposed to see the pit taken aback, but she didn't swat me
She
away.
seems a bit more than a bit taken aback. Like, she
what
looks
the hell?
fucking disgusted.
She's so distressed. Between the heat and the tension I felt for her, my body grew so warm that I started to sweat a
Oh,
little.
thank God, now you guys can
Tsubasa.
sit apart.
Would you be willing to tell me about your life in the TRC?
Now?
The
Oh,
complex?
whatever. I guess it.
Yeah. I want to hear about your past. We have no idea what awaits us in the future. It might not be all good, but the happiness of our past is always there for us. So, please, tell me a happy story.
So you hold Tsubasa hostage, and then you're like, tell me a bedtime story.
Tsubasa obligated and obliged and told me story after story of her beloved family.
Anyway, I love my grandpa's workshop. Ever since I was young, I would just sometimes go there and spend the whole day with him. I'd copy him and mess around with the machines, pretending to be a mechanic. Lathing was my favorite. I'd hog the lathe for the whole day to perfect my projects.
I don't know. Looking this up.
Tsubasa's face looked so innocent and joyful as she told me about her grandpa. As I closed my eyes and listened closely, I could practically feel the happiness as if it were my own.
Okay, that's enough about me. Now tell me some stories from your past.
Well, there's this girl named Konoha.
Yeah.
I really like, yes, by the way.
Who also, like, surprisingly really looks like Nozomi.
Yeah.
But, like, I found out at the end of, like, my future in the previous timeline that she is the same person, but doesn't remember. Anyways, that's my story.
Now that Tsubasa was done speaking, it was my turn. Also, I'm a guy.
Yeah, also, I'm a guy, so... Hold on, a lathe is a machine tool that rotates a workpiece around an axis of rotation to perform various operations such as cutting, sanding, knurling, drilling, deforming, facing, threading, and turning. With the so it like I guess you put something on it and it spins it around.
Like a rotisserie.
Yes,
Okay.
rotisserie chicken. Whoa.
I recounted my memories of the residential complex. All of them, with Kanawa. Memories of my mom, my dad, and Kanawa, who I spent so much time with that she was basically family anyway.
Gotta get it done.
At some point, while we were trading stories, we ended up with huge smiles on our faces.
She still looks like she's gonna throw up.
Hey, when we get to the artificial satellite, you have to introduce me to your family. I want us to have dinner together.
Yeah, of course. My mom would be thrilled if I brought a girl home.
Hate you, bro!
God.
You know what? I was a little upset when people were damning Takumi to hell, but I'm not upset anymore. Fuck you, big dog.
She'd fry up more chicken than you could eat. And you'd have to watch your nervous stomach.
Why the fuck are you saying that,
Right.
dog?
I don't know.
I'll take some antiemetics before I arrive. You should come visit Grandpa too. He'd be so happy if you asked him how to use a 3D printer.
I wanna know how to use a 3D printer.
We were feeling hopeful as we talked about our past. Our yearning to relive happier times had transformed into motivation to survive.
Let's go back, okay? Back to our families.
Yeah. Together.
Tsubasa and I exchanged promises and fell asleep.
Oh,
Cool, guys. Great.
that's great. That was cute. But, like, the last CG was cute, but the fucking rest is a photography, girl. We're gonna have to get you some social lessons.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Analyzing the chip took longer than I thought, and time got away from me.
But we awoke the next day and returned to the cave entrance. Commune was waiting for us.
I'll explain from the beginning. This thing you brought me is the memory chip that is embedded inside my mother. Things my mother saw and heard before her death are recorded on it. So I spent the evening extracting all that information.
So it's like a black box recovered from the wreckage of a plane?
Ah.
Why was something like that inside of her?
We've been curious about the biology of you invaders for some time. When my mother went off to fight you, she insisted that I implant a chip in her eye socket. Although I never imagined the chip would return to me without her.
Right, she must have learned exactly how her mother died.
Whoops.
After analyzing the chip last night.
Everything was recorded on the chip. Details on how she became your prisoner, how she was treated,
Yeah, Takumi.
the situation all of you wound up in, and how she got dragged into it as well. How she had a maternal affection for that girl named Nozomi. Finally, how she destroyed herself for that girl.
My chest grew tight. It was death. No, she didn't do it to herself. I killed her.
You don't need to feel responsible for what happened. It was Mother's choice, and Mother's choice alone. She was the one who attacked your base. She was the one who decided to become your prisoner. It was her choice to sacrifice herself to keep this Nozomi alive as well. Which means that I, as her daughter, respect her wishes. I shall not blame you.
The tone of Kamion's voice was dignified beyond her years. I'm sure she must be in a position of some status. But it must have been hard to watch.
No, I don't feel sad in the slightest. To start with, she was my aunt, not my mother. Hated her from the start. Empty-headed soldier as my mother. Spare me. Most relieved she's gone. Now I don't have to hear her nag anymore. She didn't have what it took to be a hero. She was an utter nobody who just happened to be born with divine blood. I mean, she charged right into enemy base without a proper strategy and ended up as your prisoner. She uttered such utter stupidity. That's what she gets.
Even I could tell she didn't really mean what she was saying.
And, in the end, she was so obsessed with our enemies that she killed herself for one of them. It's beyond foolishness. Mother, so embarrassing that all I can do is sigh. Seriously, give me a break. So, I don't feel sad in the slightest that my stupid mother is...
Okay.
The dam had burst. Tears streamed on Kamion's cheeks.
Liar. You liar. You said all I had to do was wait for you to come back. and I waited for you, but you're so stupid! Mommy! Mommy!
It hurt so much to look at Commune weeping that I found myself averting my eyes.
Mommy! Mommy!
Commune sobbed continuously, wailing to the sky.
Phew. Well, I guess that's enough crocodile tears for now.
Commune was back to her impertinent self after crying herself hoarse.
Do you like my little performance? I even shed tears as a show of good manners to my dead mother.
Yeah, don't worry, we're not gonna tell anyone.
I think I'm gonna skip something.
Oh. Oh, yeah, I guess there was one line.
Look what tell you and I cried. You'll be summarily executed if you speak on it.
Executed!
Executed by me and my ball.
Oh god. Commune nodded, relieved by my promise.
Now, we're done mourning, so let us get going.
Going where?
That much is obvious. Her school. I must meet her. The girl who shares blood with my mother. Nozomi Kirafuji.
Your new sister! Right, I guess that kind of makes Nozomi an older sister to you.
Then I must find out if she's worthy of being my sister or not. Show me the way at once.
Of course, I wanted Commune and Nozomi to meet as soon as possible. But I wonder if we can really take you to school. You might set off the alarm.
Fear not, your school's alarm is horribly imprecise. For example, if I enter while touching you, then me alone will not be enough to set out enough to be detected.
Why do you know so much about our school's defenses?
Save that conversation for later. Take me to your school at once.
Okay.
Seriously, can you take me? Bring me some food and water too. I'm so hungry. I might get dizzy.
Right, she was so hungry she was out cold in that cave when we found her. And you didn't give her any food!
Nope.
We helped Commune onto the bus and headed for the school. Does she get her own bus, see?
No bus.
Back at the school, we secretly led Commune to the escape pod hangar. The only ones who know about this room are Tsubasa, Yugawa, Nozomi, and me. Also, I've been trying to figure out who the hell sabotaged the escape pod, and the only thing I come up with is Takumi. Because obviously, Takumi.
Yeah.
Because there's no way that shit did it, that shit ate itself by itself. Like, someone did it. And my first thought was like, oh, it was the sponsor, right? To stop them from leaving. But I feel like a sponsor would have announced that or something.
Yeah, the sponsor would have, like, made it obvious.
Be like, oh, haha, I destroyed your escape pod.
Yeah. Look at me destroying your escape pod.
Yeah, no. So I'm like, was it Takumi and his weird lapses? But he was also the one that found the QV liquid. So I'm like, what the hell is going on here?
Yeah, but what's up with other Takumi?
Don't know.
Sprout. Unless like there's the two Takumi theory.
Yeah.
And like so like the other Takumi, like the one from like the other timeline or future or whatever, is the one that found the liquid. And while that was happening, our Takumi became evil and went down and destroyed the fucking pod.
I don't know. There was no way Takimaru's group would find out about Commune if we hid her here. Oh yeah, they might kill. Fuck. Whoopsie daisies. I forgot about that. We were still. Well, I guess we may still be doing that. Once we had Commune, it was time to get Nozomi. She'd shut down since Ava's death, but meeting Commune might just break her out of that mood. Nozomi, get up! There's someone waiting for you in the basement! Tsubasa and I supported Nozomi on our shoulders, leading her to the underground hangar. It was finally time to introduce them. The glimmer finally returned to Nozomi's eyes at the sight of Commune.
You must be Nozomi. You look like an even bigger fool than I imagined. Nothing to say to yourself for yourself? I wonder Mother liked you. You're such an imbecile as she. Oh my god. You're as much of an imbecile as she was. Explain your foul attitude. Came all this way too.
Commune! Huh? Commune! It's really you! How? What are you doing here?
Nozomi, you're doing so much better. Thank God we brought Kamiyun here. After reliving Ava's life, Kamiyun felt more like Nozomi's little sister than someone she just met. Nozomi instantly went from being a lifeless doll to enthusiastically squeezing her little sister.
Golf, keep your distance. Who do you think I am?
Hey, don't be mean. Come on, let me hug you just a little longer. All that matters is that Nozomi is better. Even if she's weak or unable to fight, so long as she's happy and healthy then. My thoughts were interrupted. Tsubasa was silently squeezing my hand. Tsubasa? What's up? It just seemed like you were really looking Nozomi up and down. Oh my god, no!
Tsubasa!
No, this can't be good!
Tsubasa! You're better than this girl!
Guys, I can't be having this head slap in my 100 live.
Dad,
Uh,
get this fucking love triangle bullshit out of my damn game. You got him!
yeah. No, he's still sulking in his room. Fuck. What? No way. I wasn't thinking anything lewd. Really? Not at all. Not at all. I told you, Nozomi just looks exactly like my childhood friend Cuddle. Little sister I have to look after. Yeah, keep telling yourself that, Kagami. Sounds like your flame's starting to burn a little hotter if you ask me. It's not, I swear. Why are you being so persistent about this anyway? I'm gonna do this right.
What right? Go on. Elaborate.
Well, I shrank under Tsubasa's accusatory gaze. My back was up against the wall, and just when I had accepted that there was no escape...
I go, he heard me, it's fine. Oh, for the love of murder, when did you two get it so lovey-dovey?
He clocked it. You were locked up in your room.
I can open my own fucking lock, you
I heard you were being straight out as soon as I
I
could.
have a sensor for straight people. I have an urge to murder them. So, murder. Off with your stupid bullshit.
Wait, why are you so beat up? Yukama's clothes were splattered with mud, and he looked completely worn out. What the hell have you been
Little
doing?
digging. Because you suddenly disappeared on me, obviously. There was no sign of you. Well, after nightfall, so I spent all night outside looking for you in panic.
Oh, he was concerned.
Surely you didn't just forget about me and run off without a care in the world
Uh.
with some other woman.
What is it? Bro,
Oh, and Tsubasa too. Tsubasa was also gone.
yeah. What
Now we have it's like a love triangle.
weird ass polygon.
Yeah, and none of the lines are connecting.
Nope. Sorry, we didn't mean to worry you. There was something we had to take care of.
Well, I suppose we're even on that front, but I expect the full explanation and a little kiss. By the way, Takumi, what is this invader-looking like girl doing here?
Oh, that's Kamiyun. She's Ava's daughter. We're not exactly sure what her deal is either. We were going to get her to tell us herself. But right now... Kamiyun! Don't fight it! Let me hug you tighter! Zoe is squeezing the life out of her. They're getting along like long-lost sisters, so we thought we'd just let them have some time. After that, we brought blankets and food to the hangar so that Kamiyun would have a place to stay. We'd find out more about who she was the next day.
Which is right now.
Day 63! How are there still so many days left?
Because
of this
Darby
run?
has to lead to killing them.
Like, this run is so long, because, like, I feel like something happens, like, every other day.
Yeah.
Instead of getting knocked out for, like, 10 days or something.
Yeah.
Go back to that 30-day time skip.
I mean, it's also, like, fairly linear, too.
Yeah.
Because, like, I mean, all the decisions that we make, there's, like, really one correct choice. The other one just kind of kills you.
Yeah. It's morning. I hope Kamiyun got some good rest. I decided I'd go straight to the hangar to see how Kamiyun was doing after spending the night there.
Straight, I'm sure.
But then... The alarm! Yeah! Yeah!
Intruder alert.
You stupid intruders! Get there as... An attack? There shouldn't be any commanders left. You're right.
Probably a commanderless attack.
Is it the survivors attacking? Whoever it is, we need to engage them right away. I guess they still think that Vestice is dead. I don't think Vestice
I guess,
is dead. Though.
yeah.
I heard it was in a war room to get ready.
Yeah,
Hey guys.
hello, everybody. Get over yourself, dog.
Nah, he's a dad now. Takimaru's crew have been awkwardly averted their eyes the moment they saw us. Well, I'm just happy they're willing to fight with us. I don't see Donomi. Yeah, she hasn't been around recently. I wonder what she's doing.
Maybe she's feeling down. Her beloved killing game ended so suddenly, after all.
Fighting without Donomi is going to be rough, but there shouldn't be a commander this time, so we should be fine. Are you right, Nozomi? You're still recovering, so you can rest.
No. Let me fight with you. I need to protect her.
Farmer's like, what?
Who?
Protect who?
So she's decided to fight to protect Kamyu. A little sister is a powerful motivator. Example A. Looks over at Eva.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, let's do this. Special defense unit, move out.
I like how far away Takimaru is.
They're all just positioned. Interestingly, I will say.
He's just standing off to the side, slightly out of frame. Alright, yeah, you're stabbing yourself.
Yep.
Got it.
Kill yourself.
Siri showing up.
Alright, you need to kill yourself right now.
Whoa.
Hey guys. Oh, you can press B if you want to skip this.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I was wondering, I was just kind of spamming A, but... Oh, with their freaking
Yeah,
talking
this
again.
happens every time now. Classic. Classic invaders are maybe not invaders.
Sounds like it's the enemy.
Are they looking for their families? They're crying for their mother.
Now is not the
Don't
time to
distract
get
you.
sentimental.
It's obviously some sort of trick. Yeah, ignore the voices and let's make this quick.
I really wonder if they're actually going to elaborate on that other...
Probably one day. I can't.
Maybe in an Eito route.
It wasn't
Eito's gonna be like, it's so obvious. I can't believe you guys didn't get it.
This shit sickens me. What are these voices?
Do invaders have emotions?
Whoa!
Don't think about it, sister dearest.
That's right.
Like they're real people.
Empty your minds and take down the enemy.
Just like I do. I'll just work.
Not like this!
I like the one in the little skirt.
Which one?
The purple one.
Oh, the UFO looking one?
Yeah, that you did the little skirt.
Yeah.
The like big orange ones kind of look like bell peppers from Pint.
I guess a little bit. They're very round like them.
Phew. We managed to get rid of them.
Thank goodness there weren't any commanders.
It looks like they're really gone.
Which
Well-
means our future fights with
well-
the invaders will be a walk in the park.
Oh, I also forgot that Dawson. They still don't know that he
Yeah.
exists.
Nope.
We can't let our guard down. The enemy will do whatever they can to take out the school.
Take your own advice, Takumi. I don't know what the fuck you're scheming, but I know it's worse than anything those freaks can manage.
He's not wrong.
Yeah.
Takamaru, come on! You're still doing this?
It's fine, Tsubasa. Let him say whatever he wants to.
But
Ima, Kako, let's get the hell out of here.
Man, protective dad arc.
Yep. Takemaru left and took Ima and Kako with him. Even though we defeated the invaders, the unpleasant exchange of words afterward ended the battle on a low note. Yay!
Guys, Takimaru Gaku ship as like parents to Ima and Kako.
Okay, but Ima and Kako would hate Kako.
Exactly though, so it's like stepdad that they like hate.
Oh my god.
Like, you know.
Oh god, that would be a little insane, but I can see it. After that, we decided to meet up in the underground hangar to hear what Commune had to say. Welcome to Last Defense Academy, Commune. We're happy to have you here.
Indeed. You should be honored to enjoy my company.
Why is this brat so snotty? Makes me want to thought on her.
yeah.
You're such a naughty little girl, aren't you? I'm gonna pinch your cheeks. Forgive her. Her arrogance is part of her charm. Commune was fitting right in. Her self-important attitude had grown on us overnight.
Ah.
Now then, Commune, since you're staying here, there's a few things we want to ask. First, why were you hiding in that cave? Yesterday, we found Kamina in the cave starving, dehydrated, and passed out. What was a kid doing all by herself in a place like that?
Do you need me to spell it out? I was exiled from my village.
Exiled? Why?
You should know. Because my mother, Ava, ended up as your prisoner, of course. She was the people's hero. Hero must never be taken prisoner by the enemy.
So Ava was branded a traitor, and so were you, her daughter.
The logic behind that being the daughter of a traitor must also be a traitor, and the villagers weren't going to let that go. If I stayed in that village, they would have imprisoned me.
How awful! You didn't do anything wrong! And neither did Ava, for that matter. Nobody did anything.
It's wartime. People are paranoid.
So you fled to that cave then?
Yes, I had agreed with my mother beforehand I would meet there if anything happened.
So that's why Ava kept the chip. She didn't want to lose the rendezvous point with her daughter. Thank you for explaining that, Kamian. Let me ask something else. Why are you dressed like a shrine maiden? I've been wondering about this whole time. She has a strange way of speaking too. What kind of position does this girl have anyway?
The reason I'm dressed like a shrine maiden is very simple. Because everyone considers me a shrine maiden, dumbass!
Are you sacred to them then? Are you revered as someone godlike?
Indeed. Although little in quantity, I do have godly blood coursing through my veins. I can also perform divine miracles.
So you can transform like Ava could then?
The quantity of godly blood in me is not enough to allow me to transform. Well, it's not entirely impossible, but nothing changes about my appearance.
Does that mean something changes on the inside?
Yes, the godly blood within me greatly affects my brain. Strengthened by its divinity, my brain receives divine wisdom. And so the people refer to me as the Maiden Sage.
I see. In the eyes of the people, your flashes of inspiration seem like revelations from God.
I began to dress accordingly to meet their expectations. You might say I'm self-produced. That's all for the basics about me. Any other questions?
If I may, this is a very basic question, but what kind of organism are you and your people?
What do you mean by what kind?
Our now deceased commanding officer once told us something. He said that you were beings known as invaders that appear to hasten the destruction of Earth. In short, you are a blight on the planet. But from what I'm hearing from you, that's not entirely true. You have emotions, a way of life, a history. What does it all mean?
I've been wondering the same thing myself. There were obvious contradictions in the story we heard from Siri and Nigo.
If we're under the wrong impression about you, would you mind correcting us?
Kamian, please, tell us the truth about this world. I'm a bit scared to learn the truth, but I can't ignore reality. I want to know too. I want to know more about Ava and you, Kamian. I got glimpses of Ava's memories, but I only saw bits and pieces. We all stared hopefully at Kamian. My heart was practically pounding out of my chest. We've been fighting in the dark, completely unaware of the truth. Now, at last, everything would be revealed. Unless she dies right now!
I'm literally 5 years old. I don't know what you want from me.
Kamian closed her eyes, her expression solemn, and at last she spoke.
I cannot say!
Okay. Why not?
That much is obvious. I don't wish to cause you undue harm.
Are you saying knowing the truth would hurt us? Kamian's lips were sealed. She wasn't going to give us anything else.
Oh, for the love of murder. Such a stubborn little girl. Normally I'd torture you if that's what it took to get the truth out of you.
Don't think you can get away with doing anything mean to Kami, Yugamu. I'll kick you right in the junk. The junk?
But as you can see, Nozomi's in a mood. And I'd hate to damage a body that's not done growing, so I submit.
The truth of the world. Honestly, I was still curious, but there was nothing to do but wait until Kami felt like talking. That's it for our questions, but do you have anything you want to ask us?
No questions, but I do have a request.
A request?
Yes.
Kamian sat up straight and spoke with a serious expression on her face.
I, Commune, am seeking asylum in Last Defense Academy. I ask that you accept this request promptly.
There's some paperwork you're gonna have to fill out, but I
Yeah.
don't see why not.
Ah.
Asylum? I've heard about it in the movies, but what exactly does that mean?
We'll guarantee her safety, and in exchange, she will provide us with some form of benefit. That's what it means. It's kind of a deal.
Indeed, I desire a life of peace. In exchange, I will provide you with knowledge and technology. Fine deal, wouldn't you say?
Certainly not bad, but are you sure? Being part of Last Defense Academy means betraying your former allies.
It would be a lie to say I didn't have any lingering attachment to my homeland, but I have already been exiled. If betrayal will keep me alive, then so be it. I mustn't die. Mother wanted me to live. No matter how deplorably, you must live. She once said those words to me.
I see. Makes sense to me.
Izoma nodded in approval, then turned to me.
Well then, team leader, make your decision. Do we accept her request?
No! There's nothing to decide. Kamian's already one of us. That's why I brought her here in the first place. Takumi!
No way! You're deciding just like that? Even I'm shocked.
This is how I can pay Ava back. I can't just throw away our last connection to the woman who gave her life to save Nozomi. Glad to have you on board, Kamian!
So delightful to have yet another adorable member in our team. Hope you might someday share the secrets of the world with us.
Right! Pleasure doing business. You should be honored to live alongside Kamian, the maiden saint.
We're back to this. Nozomi squeezed Kamian with a terrifying enthusiasm.
Unhand me, it hurts. Seriously, Nozomi?
No! I'm never, ever letting go! Ever!
Nozomi tightened her arms around Kamian, holding her even more tightly.
This time, this time, this time, this time, I'll protect my family. You see, Ava? I'm protecting her, and I will protect her, no matter what, even if it costs me my life.
Oh, you can't
We need to
say
get her.
that!
We need to get her to therapy. but then,
Simpleton! How can you be such a fool as to not understand why you can't do that?
Kamian suddenly shoved Nozomi away. Kamian?
Mother wanted you to live. A child mustn't die, not for anyone. That should have been clear to you the moment Mother gave up her life for you. Don't you understand, Nozomi?
Kamian spoke with a stern tone, as if reprimanding her.
Abandon any further thoughts of throwing your life away. You mustn't die, not for anyone.
But Moko and Kyushika died because of me too. I can't keep prioritizing my own life over everyone else's.
If you vow that you won't die under any circumstances, then I will accept you as my older sister.
Don't you dare leave me alone in this world. Sis?
Did you just call me? Hey, can you say that one more time? Sis?
Maybe I feel like it.
Come on, just do it. Here, after me. Sis, there, your turn.
Silence, fool! Don't you dare treat me like a child!
You are a child. Please just say it. Don't make your big sis angry.
Angry at me! You're the one acting crazy!
There they were, Nozomi, who would do anything to hear Commune call her sis again, and Commune, who was avoiding doing that at all costs. We watched fondly as the sisters from two entirely different species bickered. I hope these peaceful times might never end. Well, I felt that!
Oh, hate to say it.
But of course, that was nothing more than a pipe.
God, Takumi, you gotta stop doing this shit, big dog.
Whoa.
We were about to find ourselves in a new
Oh,
hell.
no hell.
The very next
The
day.
next day.
The freshest hell. On day 64.
Oh, a full stack of this.
You could click them all up in your hand. Place
One
them down.
slot in my inventory.
So, boarding already. I'm gonna go check out commune. And hopefully everything is perfectly fine today.
Yup.
The plan today was to bring a full set of furniture into the underground hangar. How the
full
fuck are you?
set?
How the hell are you gonna do that
Are you
without
making-
arousing suspicion?
Are you making that in the fucking Gift-O-Matic?
I can. And then carrying it down 3
Dude,
flights of
if
stairs.
Yuki Takemaru thought you were suspicious running laps to the fucking school, you think his ass isn't gonna be suspicious of a full fucking couch?
You're all just like moving this furniture, and you're like, where the hell are you going? The man will be staying there for a while. We need to set up a good environment to keep her healthy. I was lost in my carefree thoughts until...
Oh, it's totally
She
Darby.
used a voice changer, didn't she?
Oh, Darby.
You can't do this out of me. What the hell? Is this some kind of unfunny prank? But they sound just like the sponsor. No, they don't!
They don't!
Don't tell me they're back.
Are you stupid?
I sprinted to the leisure lounge.
Dude, I'm convinced that, like, you know what, fucking, Death Takumi headcanon where he sees the words on this in front of him and he can't hear. Because what the fuck do you mean they sound exactly like the sponsor?
When I arrived, there was a sponsor clad in their suit. You have to be kidding me. How?
Oh, for the love of murder. I had my suspicions, but...
No, but then, what did Kyoshika die for? Why? The sponsors were supposed to all be dead, killed by Kyoshika's poison. So how? You're still alive? Hold on, new voice. No, the last sponsor is dead as a doornail. I'm an entirely different person, and don't you forget it. They had the same voice as the sponsor, but their way of speaking was completely different. What the hell was happening? Good morning again, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the sponsor's successor, but you can just call me sponsor too.
You're a freak is what you are. What do you sound so damn excited for?
Their personality is totally different. Is this really a different person?
Your successor? Does that mean they were telling the truth?
You were just a bit too late to kill me. My will has already been passed on to my successor.
Who gives a damn about... Who gives a damn who this goon is? The problem is we're stuck playing this fucking game.
Back in hell again.
Really wish this was over already. What does it take to kill this guy?
Just stab him a few
Let
times.
me guess. You're immortal too, and you have multiple bodies?
Oh no, there's only one of me. I'm not talented enough to control more than one body.
Huh. Really? If that's true, you're a lot weaker than the last one.
How about we test that theory? Square up and we'll fight one-on-one.
One-on-one? I like the sound of that. Don't mind if I do.
Yugama pulled a knife out of his sleeve and made for the sponsor. So, Yugama, don't do anything crazy! What if you get killed? Don't worry, Revival-Matic, if it works.
If it decides to work today. It'll be worth it if it gets us some intel. Just pick up where I leave off. Now, where were we?
And with that, Yugama began to move at lightning speed. He was running straight at the sponsor. The very next instant... Oh, the bomb!
The bombs.
The small bombs. An explosion suddenly echoed across the room. There were flames jutting out of Yugama's body.
Yugamu!
He ran over to him, panicked, but it was already too late. His body had been torn apart in an instant. Don't worry, we can fix explosions!
Yeah, explosions are the one thing the Revival-Matic is really good at.
We can do this! Get him in him! Revival-Matic!
Why did Yugama just blew up?
Did the bomb inside of him go off?
Oh, right. I almost forgot about that.
It's conveniently.
We have bombs that detonate if we disobey Sirei.
But Siri's gone. How did this happen?
Sirei's in the...
Oh, fuck! Did you do this? Did you set up Yukawa's bomb?
Of course it was me.
I just clicked the remote. It has their faces on it.
Oh wait, Nozomi's not here, dude. Nozomi, pick up a knife, dog.
Oh, yeah. I guess
Pick up a knife.
maybe they don't need a bomb for her because she's already, like, you know,
That's
easily disposed of.
yeah, that's true.
Or I guess maybe because she was, like, not supposed to be here, so they didn't put a bomb in her.
That's true.
Yeah, nice, isn't it? I made it out of the parts in Siri's head.
Who the fuck did we give Siri's head to? Didn't we give that to Tsubasa?
Oh. Yeah, but I mean, it's probably just in the metal shop.
Yeah.
She hasn't been there in a while.
Oh wait, that's where the freaking voice changer is too.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh no, Daru was fucking holed up in there for a while.
You took his head apart? You monster! Well, I don't have the time of fighting power. Well, I don't have the kind of fighting power to last one day. I'll have to use tricks like this to compensate. Yama, thank you for allowing me to demonstrate.
No problem.
Not everyone knows how strong I am. Wait, your ears will clean up your head, so you can hear me. Haha.
The sponsor cackled and stared out at Yukawa's dead body. It was so cruel that it made me nauseous. You killed him and you're calling it a demonstration? You'll pay for this, I swear!
Oh, relax. That's what the revival medic is for, you drop.
I can't believe that the only thing the revival medic can do is save people from explosions out of a... You would think that the one thing it can't do is revive people from exploding.
Yeah.
Like, out of all of the things, explosions, the thing that probably tears apart your body the most, and probably gets most of the blood everywhere.
Siri wanted to make sure that explosions can be revived because he was planning on exploding people a lot.
This doesn't make sense.
What do you mean? You get a little bite from a zombie, you're fucking dead. Dead in the water. You know, don't even try to survive.
A few stab wounds.
I don't understand.
When you bring him back, tell him not to defy me again. Otherwise...
Next time, these bees will suck every last drop of cryptoglobin out of him, so he can never pull a stunt like that again.
The bees are back. I glanced up at the sound of beating wings to see an endless cloud of bees staring down at me.
These asshole bees are back?
So, the new sponsor inherited control over them too?
I guess.
We're not going to be able to do anything to them so long as these bees are around.
You see?
Now then, you see how strong I am?
You see?
Stop getting all worked up and focus on the third round, okay? This round will go from today until day 78. Whoever's in last place at midnight is going to be executed, so get ready. The rules are the same as before, but I have a new one for you. Ingesting poison is now banned. If one of you swallows so much as a drop of poison, you're all going to get executed. Got that?
Damn, we won't be able to pull the same trick again. Without poison, how are we going to get rid of this one?
Alrighty, folks, the third round starts now. Hunt down those invaders and show me what it means to be a proud and capable hunter.
Well, guys, has no one questioned why Donovan isn't here? No?
Yeah.
Okay. At the new sponsor's command, the invader hunt was back on. We found ourselves dragged back into the depths of hell. Guys. It's not the depths. And just that, we're back to do this invader hunt again. You don't leave this place under any circumstance, okay? If anyone finds out you're here, they're going to kill you. You'll probably be the target of this particular round, after all.
Hunting us down in a game of death. Such utter nonsense. Who does this innocent insolent sponsor think they are?
And you don't know who they are either?
Had the slightest idea, but I can assure you they're not one of us.
Okay, I guess.
Served by fiendish bees wearing a suit that negates the miracle of God? Never so much heard of such a warrior.
You guys said the same thing. They really must be some kind of third party in this war.
Well, now that this game's back on again, we're just going to have to review our vendor. Do we participate in the third round of hunt, or to try to kill off the sponsor? You tell us, team leader. We'll follow your lead.
I couldn't answer immediately. Honestly, I wasn't sure what to do. Continuing this deranged killing game was out of the question, but apparently killing the sponsor isn't enough to end it. My heart was gripped with despair.
Oh, it is fucking pouring
Oh,
out
yeah. Yeah.
there. Damn.
What do we do? I don't know. What force is it going to take for you to be able to protect everyone?
Why do you look so troubled?
Can we suddenly should be?
If the king displeases you, then why not run away rather than join like a fool?
We can't. The bees are monitoring what we do outside.
Then simply run to a place where they cannot follow.
We haven't looked at the escape.
Is this rocket just for decoration? If you flee to space, the spawn person won't be able to pursue you.
Huh?
We were going to do that at first, but that plan fell through.
Oh, and why is that?
The escape pod is broken. It'll take a long time to repair it. I repaired the motherboard right now, but with my skills, it'll be another month.
I can do it in 5 days.
Oh. How convenient.
We have two bosses too.
Huh? Camille, what did you say?
I said I can repair it in 5 days. Repairing a rocket as simple as this is child's play.
Oh my god, she definitely made the rocket in the Route Zero that Vex just used to capture.
Oh,
That was her over there.
absolutely.
That was
fucking-
totally her.
She was just fucking around, bro. You're not joking with us, are you?
Did you forget who I am? I'm the Maiden Safe. With my divine wisdom, I will draw your path out of hell and towards paradise.
Our spaceship had come from a totally unexpected source. If we escape into space in 5 days, we wouldn't have to put the third rod at all.
Well, you understand now just how truly mighty I am? I, Commune, should command more respect and revere.
Oh,
Yeah.
again.
Ah! That's amazing, Commune! You're a genius! A total genius! My little
breathing.
sister is the smartest girl in the whole cosmos! Beauty and brains! Can you believe it? Oh, I'm gonna kiss you right on the cheek!
Stop! Cease this! Come on! Don't just stand there! Save me, guys! She's gonna kiss me!
Of course, not one of us offered Commune any help. We're too scared of the zombie.
Yeah.
I don't know what she would do.
The zombie might stab us.
The zombie had Commune in her clutches. Day 65.
Oh,
Okay, we're back. Okay, time to hunt.
Yeah!
Is everybody ready? Okay. Come on, get.
can't wait to kill, maim, and murder some invaders.
Okay, off we go. At those points. We triumphantly stepped into the ruins of the city, acting like we were starting to hunt. It was a performance that the eyes into the sky.
We might not need to participate in the third round, but it might not look good if we don't hunt at all.
Why?
They'll get suspicious. They'll wonder, why aren't they hunting? They must be up to something. Don't want them to have any reason to scrutinize us.
So we're gonna have pretend we're playing the game. That's how we ended up assigned to spend each morning hunting. In the mornings, we marched through the streets looking for invaders, and in the afternoons, we dedicated every ounce of energy to repairing the escape. Commune designed our new motherboard from scratch with a state-of-the-art computer,
Wow.
the RGB.
Yes, girl, get it.
While Tsubasa made it a set of the parts using electronic tools. Yugama and I ran errands. We transported tool and machinery in and out of the hangars directed by Tsubasa. Without being suspicious.
Now Takemaru being like, what the hell?
And Nozomi!
Everybody, I brought some onigiri for snacks. Okay,
Yay.
Commune, say ah!
Oh.
I can eat by myself. Leave him there.
I said
So forceful. Nozomi, give me one too. I've been using my brain so much. I need some calories.
okay.
Eat it yourself.
You too, Tsubasa.
You really don't have to do the whole big sister thing to me.
Nozomi was acting in a support role, or more accurately, pretending to be our big sister. All hands were on deck as team worked to prepare to stay night.
Nozomi's the scariest person
Yeah.
in this entire camp.
Oh yeah. This went on for several days. Guys, we could leave. We could get an ending.
Yes!
We could end the Killing Game run right now.
Thank God!
In the morning, we spent time pretending to hunt. And in the afternoon, it's back to preparing the escape pod. You know, we do for
Takumi,
That's
go to
true.
number 6 and sweep up the dust on the floor.
Got it. Right away.
Yugamu, bring the lathe from the metal shop. It's in the corner. I'm gonna need it tonight.
Oh, for the love of murder. I hate manual labor.
Everybody, snack time! I brought sandwiches today. Open wide, commune.
I told you no lettuce.
It's just lettuce, bro.
Picky little boys and girls don't get their nutrients and stay little forever. Say
Stupid Nozomi.
The days kept going by.
I wonder who voices her. I feel like she sounds like another one of the cast, but I can't
Maybe.
pinpoint.
Our task was the same that day too. We dedicated the morning to hunting, and in the afternoon,
Are we?
yep. Don't worry, we're here again. This is our time.
Hell yeah!
We all pitched in to repair the escape pod.
Takumi, come here and massage my shoulders. Oh, they're so stiff.
Okay, but are you sure?
What are you worried about? Just hurry up. Oh, Yugamu, take the lathe back to the metal shop. It's in my way. I need it gone ASAP.
Oh, for the love of murder. You're not even trying to hide your favoritism.
Energy
Because
drink.
it's working, you got into the bone.
Energy drink. One just loaded with caffeine.
And
Are you old enough to drink that?
drinking that. Drink the soup your sister made for you instead.
oh, that soup is so good.
The days just kept going by, and I kept massaging Tsubasa's shoulders.
Guys, it's almost day 69.
In the morning, we pretended to hunt.
Did we now?
Yes, we did,
And
okay?
in the afternoon.
Okay. And in the afternoon, we worked on the escape pod.
Oh, I'm sure.
Permit me so I feel motivated again. Treat me like a princess.
Tsubasa, you're the most beautiful woman in the world.
What's going on?
You're as radiant as ever today.
I don't know them anymore.
Oh, come on, don't make it about looks. That kind of flattery is so transparent. But thanks. Oh, Yugamu, sweep up over there. Chop chop.
You know I have feelings too, right?
You
I
go,
said no salted plums. It's so sour.
They're perfect for a pick-me-up. Eat up, eat up.
Oh, poor Yugamu. Get his ass out of there, bro.
He's like, I can't do this.
I'm gonna kill one of them. I'm gonna do it. Do it this time.
Gotta happen. He goes into this sponsor, blow me up again. Quick, I can't do this. Get me out of here. What's with the freaky music?
Oh, wait, they did the
Oh
thing!
my god, they finally did it!
Yes!
It's been so long since this has happened. This has to be the worst possible way to wake up. But at least I don't feel tired anymore. If things go according to plan, we should have the repairs on the escape pod done by the end of the day. I should ask Kami on how things are moving along. I got ready and headed for the underground hangar. Oh, it's done.
Nice.
Oh, Takumi, your timing is perfect! The person who greeted me when I entered the underground hangar was not Commune, but Tsubasa. Tsubasa, were you here all night?
Yeah.
I just couldn't stop myself. I was in the zone. But as a result, and you might want to hold on to something before I tell you, we're finally done repairing the escape pod! Really? We worked ourselves to the bone to finish that circuit board in 5 days. Phew, I'm completely burnt out.
Ah,
That's amazing, Tsubasa! You did it! I can't believe it really only took 5 days! We gotta tell everyone! I'll get Yugamu and... Wait, Takumi! I was about to rush out of the room when Tsubasa grabbed me by the hand and stopped me.
Before you get everyone, I was hoping you might reward me for my hard
Yugamu, get your ass in.
No! We're leaving! Nozomi, I need you!
Tsubasa, I hate to tell you this. I still have a crush on Nozomi. Nozomi's like, why don't I drag me into this?
Reward? Takumi, you said before that you were going to do things right. I'm gonna do this right. I guess I did, didn't I? If you want to do things right, then do this right. Right? You said you would. With a vulnerable expression on her face, Tsubasa closed her eyes and tilted her head up. I might be slow, but even I know what she wants. But is this really okay? We're in the middle of a war.
I feel like that's the least of your concerns.
Staring at Tsubasa, she waited nervously. I couldn't help but feel a swell of affection. I quietly made a decision. Decide no. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do things right with Tsubasa, here and now. I leaned in close to Tsubasa's lips and...
Blast! I've really done it this time.
Thank you, Connie.
Oh, thank God. The child interruption.
Yes!
The child, we need you. You heard Camille grumbling and quickly backed away from each other. Thank God.
Confound it! How could I make such a careless mistake? Dang it!
Camille came out of the escape pod holding her head in her hands, complaining about something. What is it, Camille? Did something go wrong with the repairs?
False! The repair work is impeccable! Who do you think you're speaking to?
What's with all the yelling then? What did you do?
No matter how perfect the pod is itself, machine can't do anything without fuel.
You have to be kidding!
Not at all, I'm afraid. There's a hole at the bottom of the tank. It's completely drained.
Who the hell did that?
Who do you fucking think? No, Takumi's fucking
fucking
bug ass.
I hurriedly called Yugami to zone me over and explain the situation to them. I was just about to kiss the dog up when Camille came out and told us that
Let's start from the beginning. So,
Oh, fuck.
so it started on the bus. You guys like, I really do not need all of the details. None.
He's like, I don't care, Takumi. Why the hell would I care about your love life?
Why would you do that? You're my little sister.
She's too innocent to be witnessing that.
None? Really? How could it be completely out of fuel?
The particle bacteria must have penetrated deep inside.
God damn that particle bacteria.
Every last drop of fuel is drained out of a tiny hole.
But the tank gauge didn't say anything. It should have been full.
That meter is only for aviation fuel. I'm talking about the propellant tank.
If all the things to run out of propellant? These types of rockets require two types of fuel: aviation fuel and propellant. Aviation fuel provides simple energy. Propellant is used for thrust or acceleration, literally to propel something. Is propellant rare or hard to find?
Not at all. Very familiar to you, in fact.
Familiar?
Divine blood. What you call cryptoglobin.
Why the hell is this thing fueled on cryptoglobin?
They were storing persevered blood in the tank.
Cryptoglobin? As fuel?
How do you think a rocket of this shape, designed with no concern at all for aerodynamics, can safely make it to space?
So you saying that our cryptoglobin is gonna be used for fucking rocket fuel now? Of all the things that it can be used for, rocket fuel!
God.
Because it's being protected by the miraculous power of cryptoglobin. Without it, it would immediately fall apart in midair.
If it just needs cryptoglobin, we can just fill the tank with ours. Yeah, what?
You fool! You don't have enough. It would need every last drop of cryptoglobin from the body of the strongest class of our heroes to launch this rocket.
Someone like Vexus, but she's gone now.
Well, I don't believe that still. I blew her up.
Maybe Dahlia
Is it
The old man.
would do, or
Dasha?
a former hero, commander, you as you call them. He has much cryptoglobin as Vexus does.
As much as her? I had no idea an enemy that strong was still around, but I've never seen or even heard about him.
Of course, he fought Vexus and wound up in prison.
Oh, he's in jail.
He should still be locked up somewhere, although I don't know where.
In short, the escape pod didn't have enough fuel to fly just yet, which means that our early escape from the school is postponed yet again. And that also meant we'll have to go back to hunting. If we can't escape, that's the way it has to be. We need to play the third round until day 78.
Are we destined to be trapped in this game forever?
Yes.
If that's the plan, let's go check the rankings first. None of us can end up in last place. Well, I have a feeling.
We headed to the Leisure Lounge to check everyone's current ranking. Let's see, guys. What's going on here?
I knew it. I'm last.
How
I'm
the
right
hell is
down there with
Takumi
you.
still Zoaya?
At this rate, one of us
Yeah.
is going to die.
Sorry, I took my earphone out.
Oh, it's fine. Yugao and Tsubasa had fallen to the bottom of the ranks. Meanwhile, Nozomi and I were still high. We had her to thank for that.
Well, if it isn't the Ava Killer himself!
Hey, girl.
I heard a voice and whirled around to find the sponsor standing there.
Huh?
What did you just say?
I was just complimenting you on a job well done killing Ava in round 2.
Not just anyone can exploit someone's emotions and get them to choose self-deletion. You're a real lady killer, aren't you? The kind of smooth operator that can get a woman to do anything. How did it feel when you killed Ava and got her points? Come on, tell me. I'm not gonna stand here and allow you to mock her. Oh, and what are you gonna do about it? If you use violence against me, you'll be in violation of the rules.
Nozomi, she can't blow you up.
Oh yeah,
Go get her.
they were outright trying to goad me. They were nothing like the last sponsor. I shielded Nozomi as I glared at the sponsor. What do you want from us? I just wanted to chat with you. I love human beings like you. Like me? My only hobby is observing arrogant humans who kill anyone for the sake of their own ego and journey. Takumi, you're the top kid. I can smell the stench of blood in your hands. You're a natural-born killer. I'm sure you'll dirty your hands in the blood of even more victims later. Right, Takumi, the boy with blood-stained hands? It was a low blow, but it still made me mad. I was punched him right on the spot and blown up. I managed to stop myself in the nick of time. I didn't want to break the rules. Just then. What? Tsubasa came to my side and squeezed my hand. Your hands are clean, Takumi. And they always keep me warm when I need it most. Tsubasa clasped my hand tightly and sent a withering glare towards the sponsor. Oh, showing off your girl. You were head over heels for Nozomi not that long ago. When did you trade her in for Tsubasa? You have no morals at all.
Huh?
Shut up. Let's go, Takumi. You don't have to stand here and take this. I took Tsubasa by the hand and led her to the Leisure Lounge exit. However, as I was walking out the door, Takumi, you're going to kill a lot more people after this. Once your hands are bloodstained, they can never be clean again. They'll keep searching for their next prey. I'm expecting even more spectacular deaths from you in the third round. The sponsor made a sinister prophecy. Huh. Me? Kill people? That's ridiculous! I'm only going to kill invaders! I'll kill again and again and again, as many invaders as it takes to save my friends. Feeling determined, I set off to hunt in the city. But what I saw there was completely unexpected. I also, okay, now I'm like, is it actually Donna because she talks a little odd for it to be her? I'm like, I don't know anymore. I can't tell. There's no invaders.
Kill them all.
The area around the school, once teeming with invaders, now only housed a pitiful number. Maybe they moved? Let's search somewhere else, Takumi. Right. We wandered around the city in search of invaders. We searched every nook and cranny. We checked everywhere, even inside the buildings, but we hardly managed to hunt down any invaders that day. Day 70.
Where the fuck are we?
I don't know. Okay, let's go. We're bound to find more invaders here. We have been desperately searching for invaders since early this morning, but they're gone. All gone. Where did they go? It's gotten a bit colder recently. Maybe they're hibernating? Is that something they do? I'm getting more and more anxious. This is bad. We're not going to get any points at this rate. Tsubasa's in last place right now. If something doesn't change, she'll be killed on the last day.
What the fuck? Where the hell are they?
Is that Takimaru?
Who the hell else would it be?
We quickly hit ourselves and peeked in the direction of the voice.
Huh?
We have hardly seen any invaders since the third round started. Hey, where did you freak shamble off to?
I almost missed them. Is this love?
Stop digging around and start looking. We're gonna lose to Takami's team if we don't do something.
Takimaru and the twins ran through the abandoned residential area, panicked.
I guess that's why they probably didn't level up. Because I was like, it's weird that the rankings are like the same.
Looks like they're not catching any invaders either.
We can find where the invaders are before they do. We might just have a chance to turn the tables.
Let's get our heads in the game and look for the invaders. We continued to search for invaders, but we had almost nothing to show for our effort. I guess maybe most of them are dead since most of the commanders are dead.
Yeah, probably.
Once again, we looked around and searched for invaders, but I have never seen this play before.
And we've never seen it again.
There weren't any invaders in sight. Day 7. Did we skip day 71?
Oh, we might have.
Because I thought it was day 70 last time.
Hey, girl.
Goodbye.
He blew up.
Hey!
Gotta go looking for invaders again. Hey! My body was exhausted, but I don't have time to take it easy and sleep in. Gotta find the invaders before Takimaru and the twins do so I can boost Tsubasa's ranks.
And yeah, fuck you, Goblin.
Oh my god, another invader. Bro, you can't do this. We need to kill you outside.
Yeah, can we just like lead him outside?
Yeah. Guys, let's take this outside. Really an attack right now? Where were they hiding? No, there's no time for complaining. I need to hurry to the war room. The war room. War room. The war room. Hey guys.
Yeah.
That's my favorite little like.
Yeah. Takimaru and his team wouldn't even look at us. Well, as long as they're willing to fight with us, that was good enough.
There aren't any commanders left, so we're probably just fighting mooks.
There's so many of them. I wish we could have hunted them down outside. Tsubasa sighed out of frustration after looking at the monitor and these invaders, where have they been hiding?
If there's that many of them, they should just come out during the day. We really need those points.
Seriously, my game is a total bust because they keep hiding. What? What are you doing here? Relax, I just came to commend you for bravely marching off to fight this completely pointless battle.
What do you mean, pointless?
Isn't it obvious? Sure seems like a lot of hard work even though you won't get any points for killing invaders on school grounds. Don't make things worse for us. We're already on the road. That's right where you belong. The more desperate someone gets, the more they're willing to dirty their hands to change their situation. How exciting. Ignore them, guys. Special Defense Unit, move out. Where's Donomi, guys? None of you have thought about her at all.
Nope, they really don't give a fuck.
They don't care,
Even though, like, Takumi kind of promised to Himiko that, like, he would take care of Takumi so she doesn't kill herself.
Takumi has forgotten everything.
Takumi's dumb as fuck, bro.
He's just being a dumbass now. I can't explain any of his actions, man.
They're talking again.
Oh no. I will say, this is an interesting last sort of characters that we're left with, as compared to like in the other routes.
That's true.
Where it has like quite a different assortment of characters that are still alive.
We won easily, but I don't feel good about it at all.
I mean, like, the only people left from
wish we could
the
have
second to
hunted them on the
last Defense
outside.
Academy is Nozomi and Yugamo.
Yep.
Usually, like, I feel like the other ones.
Seriously,
Usually Koshi got
we would
last.
have gotten
for a
so
while.
many points out there.
For once, I agree. This shit's demotivating me.
Don't let your guard down or we'll be in trouble. Everybody focus.
Guys, I miss stupid Gaku.
I know. I was gonna say it's also weird because Gaku's not here,
Yeah.
and usually Gaku sticks around for a bit. Talks about Yuri.
Yuri! Takumi, you need to learn about Yuri right now!
Takumi, you're being too misogynistic. You gotta learn.
Takumi, don't interrupt the boss in the Sophie's fury! Don't get in the way!
But girls can't love other girls. That's not how that works.
I say that like Gaku did have a crush on
We're
Tsubasa
too
that
strong.
That's true.
God damn it.
We have fewer numbers now, but the hunt is making everyone strong enough to compensate for it.
Now we just need to figure out how to survive it. We're gonna win this shit! Watch your ass, Takumi!
You want to do all this right after the defensive battle? Well, whatever. I'm used to it.
Yay.
S rank.
Yay.
So fucking good at this game.
After our defensive battle, we went to the hangar to discuss our future plans.
And Takemura wasn't suspicious whatsoever.
Nope. Where the hell are you guys going?
I don't think we're gonna get any points if we keep blindly looking for invaders.
Yeah, there's a lot of ground to cover, and we have no idea where to look. If only we had some kind of clue.
They all look at, like,
The baby. Hey, Kavu, do you have any idea where we might find an invader base?
Why the What'd she tell you?
I don't want to make you sell out your friends, but if we don't do something, Tsubasa's gonna die.
Alas, since I was secluded in my cave for so long, I'm not well informed about the war. Sorry, I can't be of any help.
Ah, right.
The whole reason you're in this dilemma is because I failed to repair the escape pod. Terribly sorry. I apologize.
You didn't do anything wrong, Camille. It's all their fault. That creepy weirdo of a sponsor. So don't you dare try to blame yourself.
It's very kind of you to not blame me after my failure. You're also kind. And kind people mustn't die. You must survive this.
That's definitely the plan. But we're gonna need more than just a motivational speech. We need information. Intel. If only someone knew where the invaders were.
Was there anyone around who had any idea where to find them?
Was there any?
From what we saw yesterday, Takemaru and the twins weren't having any luck either. If none of us are catching any invaders, there's no way for either of us to get ahead. That's when it hit me.
Oh, they were bigger. Takumi, you are a horrible person. The worst.
Ugh,
The worst.
guys, I don't know why Hideko likes.
I don't either.
Fucking
You're
hell.
a girl. Go find yourself a woman or something.
It's because Hideko always dies before Takumi can be a real shithead, I guess.
Yeah. Hideko's like, I know you, Takumi. The real you. It's like, girl, no, you don't.
The real you, he's murdering everyone.
Yeah.
Real
The
you
real
is nice
you.
and kind and wouldn't dare break my promise.
And like, would protect everyone and
Yeah.
wouldn't use anybody.
Mhm. I suddenly thought of one of our comrades. Right, if anyone might know. Darumi might know where the invaders are. Darumi? Ever since she took first in the middle of the first round, she hasn't slipped even one position in the rankings. She's a brilliant hunter. She might still be able to figure it out. She might know where we can find the invaders.
Takumi, surely you're not planning to add her to our alliance. You haven't forgotten what a horrible mistake that was before, right?
It was true that we lost Hideko because Darumi couldn't control herself. Well, normally we'd be better off keeping our distance from her, but can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. Let's accept the risk and invite Darumi to join us. She really loved Hideko. She might not even need much convincing.
Oh, for the love of murder. Well, who am I to object to our dear leader's decision?
He fucking hates Darumi so much.
He's like, we are not partners in crime. Partners in blue-haired crime.
But I haven't seen her around lately. She hasn't been joining the defensive panels either. Oh, at least someone noticed.
Yeah. You know what? If anyone was gonna notice, it would be she wasn't at the closing ceremony for the second round, nor the opening ceremony for the third. I wonder where she is, what she's doing.
I saw her not there long ago. I went to the cafeteria for a late night snack and ran into Darumi just after she returned from outside. I was so freaked out. She was totally covered in blood. In blood? I was worried she was really hurt or something, so I called out to her, but it was all invader blood.
Which means she's fighting a large enough group of invaders to end up covered up into blood.
Our team needs Darumi's strength. We need to make sure we get her to join us, no matter what.
Even if we have to tie her out.
She's probably a night owl. I'll stop by her room at night. Yeah, so they really like kidnapping people.
Yeah.
After that, I went to rest in my room. And then, once night fell,
Sneaky, sneaky.
knock, knock, knock.
Breaks down door.
I rang her doorbell and waited for a bit, but Nanami never answered. I was sure she'd be back in her room by this time, but...
Ah.
Is she sleeping? I couldn't let that stop me. I started to furiously ring the bell over and over. Thanks, Takumi.
Huh?
No sign of her. If it's come to this, he's gonna break in. I reached out for Nanami's doorknob and tried to turn it. It was my last hope. And sure enough, it was unlocked. She must be inside. I'm coming in, okay, Nanami? Without waiting for her permission, I barged into her room. Oh.
Hi, girl.
Hello. Nanami was sitting beside her bed, staring up at the ceiling in a daze.
Huh?
Hey, long time no see, Nanami. Your door was unlocked, so I just let myself in. So, I wanted to talk to you about something. Do you have a minute? No answer. Maybe she was so obsessed with hunting that she forgot how to communicate with other people. I started inventing all kinds of theories until... So bored. Huh? Bored. I'm so bored! I'm over it. It's the same thing day in and day out. I'm just going through the motions. So depressing. No point in living like this. Nanami Amimiya gives her final regards in the land of the living.
Oh.
She suddenly started to bang her head
No,
against the wall.
make me stop her.
Hey, stop it, Nanami! What if you make herself even crazier? I pinned her arms back in a full Nelson to get her to stop hitting herself.
What? Takumi? Why are you touching my boob?
What did you say? Huh? I wasn't! It just happened! What are you doing? Wait, I know! You're here to use me, violate me, and kill me! Well, go right ahead.
He's a bad person. Not that bad, though.
I'd sooner die in an erotic, grotesque, miserable, glorious way than suffer with being bored during a killing game. I don't think that's good, actually.
Actually.
I'm so bored, Takumi. I don't know how to spend these empty days anymore. Empty days? But you were happier than anybody when the game started. You don't get it. The killing game genre is all about initial impact. Once a series loses its initial momentum, it's doomed to be cancelled. You can't just keep it on life support forever. Can this stupid game just end already? I had no idea what kind of game genre theory. Sorry, I saw the theory and my mind autocorrected to game theory.
Game theory.
Because I think I read it in genre theory. I was like, no, it's game theory.
No, it has to be game theory.
I had no idea what sort of genre theory she was going on about, but in short, you want this invader hunt to end then. Then please, work with us. So maybe she's not the sponsor? I don't know who the fuck is. I guess, unless it's someone from the future. Maybe
Darumi from the future.
It might be, I don't know.
Future Darumi theory.
This is my chance to recruit her. I've summarized everything that had happened to her. I told her that we found an escape pod in a certain location, that it had been damaged, but we fully repaired it. All we need to do was find Cryptoglobin to fuel it, and we could escape to the artificial satellite. But at this rate, Tsubasa might die before we can escape. Tsubasa was in last place. We need to get her some points ASAP, but we couldn't find the invaders we so desperately needed to make it happen. Please, Nanami, if you know where the invaders are, can you take us there? If you help us, we'll let you take the escape pod with us. The location of the escape pod was our most powerful bargaining chip. If she's sick of this killing game, then this is an offer she can't refuse.
Hey!
I'm sick of this game. Let's work together and bring it to an end once and for... She yelled at me so loudly, I thought my heart was going to leap out of my mouth. In the game? Don't play with me. You want to take everything away from me? Hey, Nanami? Don't play with me. Don't fucking play with me. Don't fucking play with me. This is all I have. I won't let you destroy it. Isn't that exactly the opposite of what you were just...
Out! Asshole! You want to take away the only thing that matters to me? Then die!
I ran out of Doname's room after she screamed at me with a terrifying look in her eyes. Our desperate play to pull ourselves from the brink of destruction was a failure. Well, I don't know what.
Time to kidnap her.
Alright. Do you want to stop here for the day?
Yeah, it's like 8 parts.
It has been quite a while, I think.
And
Yeah.
the game so conveniently gave us a save point.
Okay, it's okay. There's only 27 more days left.
That's true.
Oh, it's gonna auto start.
Yeah.
You could just pause it.
You know.
How many decisions are there in this route? Out of curiosity.
Hold on.
It's at the chapter, so like.
Okay. Like how
You just scroll over, like, yeah.
There's a way to.
Okay, so that was Ava's death.
Yes,
And
we
then
did that.
this is Moko's death. Okay,
Okay.
so that one was I don't remember, man.
Oops. Let me-
This is Save Donami. Oh, this is, I guess, if you. I think these might also just be random bad endings, because they kind of like, because this has just been a straight line, and it's like, I think if you go to the other decisions, they all kind of like do different things.
Yeah.
Which one is that one?
This one is.
Oh, that one's actually joining the invasion. I guess that's where the paths actually diverge.
Yes.
Because I feel like these ones don't like. These are just some like random as decisions.
They just kind of like stick. They just kind of stay.
Yeah. Like those ones.
This one goes down, so I have a feeling what probably happens is like the routes here, like this is where like there's a choice here and it dips down and it
Yeah.
follows the top line here.
But it's like everything has been pretty linear so far, which is interesting compared to the other routes that we have played.
Hold on. Let me see if I can metagame this shit. Okay, so there's probably like. Unless there's suddenly like a bunch of decisions at the end of this route. But if I had to guess, maybe there's probably like 6, 7 endings in like the other way.
Maybe.
Possibly. I'm like just trying to think of what the space allows.
Probably. There's probably a somewhere. Somehow.
Because they seem to be pretty close together.
Yeah. They fill it up here. Well, there has been. I mean, I guess. It's interesting that the bad endings over here are like 89 or something.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell? Where did you get these numbers from?
I think we're just pulling numbers out of our eyes.
God damn it. Well. Yay. We can figure out what the hell is. I still don't know what the hell is going on.
Nope.
It's so different from everything else.
I wonder if they're ever gonna reveal like who the people in this suits are.
Flee in some random ass route somewhere.